Hey chat, how's it going? Welcome to today's stream. Good to see you all. I hope you've been enjoying this funny little animation I found in the tunes while you were waiting. In case you haven't guessed, I'm going to be diving back into Blender today. You may not have seen because it wasn't strictly a Constructopia stream, but I did spend a bit of time with Blender a couple of weeks ago. My first time ever really trying to model something inside of it. And I was of course joined by Voxy for that, who gave me lots of tips, lots of incredible info, lots of knowledge, and he will be joining us again in just a little while. But first, I'm going to show you what I've been doing off stream. I've done a little building off stream. So yes, I will be showing you what I've been doing so far with the knowledge I had gained. Or anything else though. Let's do some hellos. I see Chalupa Joe, Doug, Movies XP, Wyatt, good to see you Wyatt, welcome to the stream. Someone, Code Turtle, Steve's Gaming. Steve's Gaming says that anim was done in 1986 or 1987, ray-traced with Sculpt 3D software on the legendary Amiga. Steve's Gaming, thank you so much for bringing the knowledge to something that I loved the look of, but didn't know the story of. We're learning before the stream has even begun today. Soundtrack that's going to be the backdrop for today's modeling is a playlist I found yesterday called Relaxing PlayStation 1 Music. So shout out to Zabel VGM putting together a banger of a collection. Right, let's get started. I've got my water. I'm ready to model. And let me just start by showing you what I did last time. With Voxy's help of course. Okay. When we were here before, and this wasn't strictly a Constructopia stream, like I said, but it was in service of getting us to the point where we could do some modeling for Constructopia. Hey, Freddy Killer. I made this funny little duck? Question mark. He's very shiny. So here's the model, super straightforward. Oops, wrong button. But I was very proud of it, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without Voxy's help. Did I call him Doug? No, I was just saying duck in a weird way. So that's what we did before. And this was with, you know, extruding from a cube as a starting point and using loops and making sure that we didn't have too many illegal sections of the model and all that good stuff. However, for those who have watched some of my Paint 3D streams, you'll know that the 3D models that are going to get digitized and put into Constructopia as sprites were all built using primitives in Paint 3D. Now, for various reasons, I need to rebuild those. Because it turns out, chat, hey, who'd have thought it, Paint 3D is not necessarily an industry standard. And there's a bunch of things that rebuilding it will allow us to do that will make the process of getting it into GBG a lot easier. However, there's a lot of new things that I'll need to learn. So, enough talk, let's get rid of Duck. Bye! Uh-oh. Are we back? Hello? Can you hear me, chat? We seem to have had a brief internet outage. Okay, good. Hey, Voxy. I am looking forward to seeing you in about 20 minutes time. Okay, you can see the stream now. Good, good, good. So, here's what I've done so far. We have Tutor here, rebuilt in Blender, or most of Tutor rebuilt in Blender. So if I go to the orthographic view here and I put transparency on, you can see here's my reference image. That was the Tutor I built in Paint 3D. And this is what we have here. So obviously we don't have all of the details on the collar. We don't have Tutor's lovely smile or eyebrows, or Tutor's little classic pose, which we will get to eventually. But the kind of more pressing thing is not having Tutor's features. The reason for that is because I don't actually know how to make, I guess, like, pipes in Blender. But this is a nice start nonetheless. And one of the biggest things that Voxy pointed out to me is that the models generated in Paint 3D are very heavy. They have a lot of unnecessary geometry, and doing it in Blender like this will be much more efficient in terms of the actual geometry that's here. What about texturing, Domathan? Asks Not Freddy Killer. We're not at that stage yet, and we will be going for the kind of simple flat colors of the Paint 3D model because that's the look that we're going for. So at the end of the day, it shouldn't really look too much different from the original. That's what we're hoping for. If we do it right, then you won't be able to really tell a difference. Which is funny because it's a lot of extra work, but as I mentioned, it's a necessary step. Her hair looks like a disco ball. It really does. Tutor from the side has the same vibes as front-facing Phineas. I like Tutor from the side. But it's not just Tutor that I've been working on. So if we turn off the visibility on Tutor, you can see I've also got Micah here, or again, most of. Now, Micah is an odd one because she was only ever really built with front view in mind. And if we look at if we look from Micah from the side, even in the original, her profile is kind of funky. Don't forgot to smooth shade. I didn't want to shade smooth until I was kind of done. I was going to treat myself by making it look all nice once it was all done. I didn't forget that was a conscious choice. Yes, very flat hair. So at some point, I think Micah's going to require a little bit of work because really we need, yeah, like that kind of poofy fringe, and then a little dip where the headband comes, and then down to hopefully one smooth piece of hair, which we don't have currently. Whoop. Who are these characters as Country Ball? These are characters for a game I am making with Voxy for GBG called Constructopia, and these are your team that you will be joined by. And if you would like further terrors, I know someone says side-facing Micah isn't real, she can't hurt you. Rail with no hair is also not real and can't hurt you. Or at least that's what they say. Oop. Hang on, I'm trying to pan. Eh. Okay, we'll pan the old-fashioned way. I don't know why the panning wasn't working then. Bold. Extremely bold. Yeah. So actually, one thing I need to do, and this might be a good time to do that, is I do need to get my reference images for Rail in here. Because I was... Basically, all I've done here, if you can't tell, is deleted all of Tutor's features as a base for Rail. So yes, let's go into Paint 3D briefly. It's the only time we're going to be going into Paint 3D today to get some reference shots for Rail. Why are you making models in Blender when it's a GBG game? So I go into a little bit more detail in my explanation of what Constructopia is. There's a video on my channel about it. But we're going to be using these models and turning them into sprites to appear in the game. Just like Donkey Kong Country did, exactly, Chalupa. So let's find Rail. Here. And we need to get a front-on shot, and we need to get a side-on shot to use as a reference, primarily for like the positioning of his hair. Who are those animals? I was just bored one afternoon. Those animals are nobody. Whew. Does Paint 3D have a slow mode? Also, hey the frog, sorry I missed you when you joined. How's everybody's week going so far? Been another busy one today. This has been a busy start to the week for me. But I'm glad to be here. In the world of YouTube. So I'm going to turn off the... well... I'm going to leave it on mist because it's a little bit clearer. Yeah, Tubes, I saw. I'm very excited to see what you do with your new good internet. It's really, really exciting. Thoughts on God of War? Which God of War? So let's go save as. And image. And I'm going to one by one this. And I'm going to try and get Rail as big as possible within the frame. Really, this front view is the key one here for our reference. And I think it's 35 for the others. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to save this. I haven't played Ragnarok. I haven't actually played the first one of the kind of reboot, if that's what you want to call it. But I know people love it. Okay, so that's our front view. And we're going to go save as, and we're going to do the same and get our side view here. This is a bit harder to get perfect because of the way that Paint 3D handles this rotation. There's no like snap rotation, so I just have to sort of eyeball it and hope I get halfway. Again, Rail really not designed for the profile view, but it's fine. Every time I get a glimpse of the animals, my smile grows, says Chalupa. We'll ignore this. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, it's always exciting to see a Choop stream lined up. Okay, so let's save this one too. And this is going to be our side. Cool. I haven't started work on Doc. I forgot Doc's name. Wow, yeah, look, we can see all of the original names. So, I forgot Doc's name was just saved as Old. Micah was known as May originally. Rael's name was spelt differently. Tutor was always Tutor. Okay. We are done. You know what? Let me get docs while I'm here, because we will need them eventually. Country Ball, I'm glad to hear you're excited. I think it's going to be amazing too. Mostly because I'm working with the incredibly talented Voxy on this one, which is unbelievable. He is, yeah, insanely talented. The Frog says, welcome to the Loading Project stream. Yes, this is going to be... Once this is done, there'll be a lot less loading. We're upgrading to Blender. No loading in Blender. Ah, good to see you, Doc. Okay. Oh yes, the hair looks so bad from the side. Doc is another victim of side profile. So, the front. Oh, looking from the front. Honestly, we can say Paint is an average software instead of trash. Curb's Workshop. I, without a hint of irony, adore Paint 3D. I adore Paint. They are both fantastic pieces of software. They're just for a very specific thing. Okay, let's go to our side profile, and this is the last one we need to do. Oh, what did I do? I think it was 48, wasn't it? Oh no, it couldn't have been. I mean, these side profiles are really just a reference, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Because these side profiles are not perfect. Honestly, Doc kind of comes out of this okay. Got the skullet going on. Alright, that'll do. D. Maybe we could try modeling that hair with one object when we get to it. I love the sound of that, Voxy. His hair at the side looks like a stomach. Hang on. Oh yeah, I can totally see it. Steve says, there's Dom's other lung. Okay, back to Blender. So let's get our reference planes in here for Rail. So we go add. Hang on. Hang on. I do know how to do this. I promise. Image, reference, there we go. Tutor, or sorry, not tutor, Rail front. Hey, Rans, good to see you. Wait, can't you import Paint 3D models into Blender? Yes, you can, Curb's Workshop, but as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, they're very heavy. They have got a lot of... Oops, uh-oh. unnecessary geometry. And we can probably build them in a little bit of a smarter way. Okay, so I want to get roughly the right size and position here, but we're going to tweak this later on, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Very nice, and let's get our side profile to add image reference, rail side. And we are going to get this into position. Yeah, so this is where side ref is not super useful for one-to-one sort of stuff. It is just sort of being eyeballed. Okay. Oh! How did that happen? Where did I rotate it? Huh. Okay, maybe it was because I was not in orthographic. Okay, folks. There we go. Renz has had a very productive day today, so I can, so Renz feels like I can wind down a bit. Congrats, Renz. It's always a nice feeling to have a productive day. Cool. Okay, so I know one of the reasons why this doesn't line up especially well, and that's because Rail's head is much bigger than Tutor's, I believe. And this is still using the base sphere for Tutor. Cool. Okay, so let's get rid of these eyes. And we're going to turn on the X-ray view. Whoops. Like this. And I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm going to ignore this mismatch in the positioning just for now, because I... actually, you know what? I think I'm going to adjust this. Okay. And we'll do the same here as well. So I've got mirror modifier on. So it is moving both the left and the right blush, although the blush is something, the way that I'm handling the blush at the moment, just as these kind of floating spheres, is something that I'll almost certainly change down the line. But for now, that's fine. The reason I'd want to change it is because from most other angles, they don't make sense. But that's a problem for later. So let's move on to the eyes now. So I'm going to go back into object mode. I'm going to add a mesh. I'm going to add a sphere. And the reason I'm adding a sphere rather than a circle is because I'm going to squash it so we still get like actual geometry for it that we can play around with. In fact, let's do that now. So if I go on the scale and just scale on this axis, And then we scale it down this way as well. But I need to make it taller than it is wide. So we're gonna go squish, 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 squish. Oh wait! Oh, hang on. I've got to do my mirror modifier. As you can tell, I am still a Blender baby. So I need to find where my modifiers are. And I need to go into edit mode now. Add a modifier. Mirror. And there we go. We've got our left and our right. That when I make modifications to the right one, it will apply them here as well. Sweet. So what, I'm gonna have to hide that comment. Apologies in advance. Okay, so I've actually scaled these to be the right size from the front. But you can see that they're still floating miles away from Rail's face. And they're also very deep. Fix that now. Oh. Oh. Is Voxy ready? Bear with me 1 second, folks. I'm going to switch this back over to the start card while I try and get Voxy on the line. Hey, Voxy.
Hello. Hey, Dom.
Hey, to let you know you're on stream now as well. Everybody should be able to hear you. Chat, say a big hello to Voxy. How you doing,
Good thing I
Voxy?
didn't say anything rude. That would have been a catastrophe. I'm doing great, thank you. I just had dinner and now I'm ready to blend some.
Oh yeah. What did you have for dinner, if I may ask? Was it tasty?
Yes,
That's the real
it was
question.
very tasty. Yeah,
Nice.
I had French fries and tuna salad.
Oh, nice. Very, very good.
And now I'm treating myself to some water.
Water. I've been fumbling my way through Blender so far. Mostly kind of showing off what I'd done off stream.
That side view of Real is cursed.
I know. I don't know whether it's more cursed than Micah's though. I find Micah's very distressing. Hang on. Can you see this? Oh, I'm not streaming to you yet, am I? No, you can't see this.
Yeah, I'm on the stream. I'm having a bit of a delay.
Yeah. Let me stream this. Sorry.
Okay. Fine. Don't worry. It's fine. How's everybody in chat doing? Hey, there we go. Nice. For the real time shenanigans.
Yeah.
I mean, side view Micah is not bad.
You don't think?
No.
She reminds me of those goldfish that have like.
Oh, I see now. The
like,
yeah.
separated eyes. This is what
Okay,
happens
I
when you
can
just
see
build
now.
in front view.
Yeah, but like I still think that real just looking straight at you from the side is terrifying.
I've just realized I hadn't been putting these in the correct section. I couldn't work out why I was.
You're still on the start screen, by the way.
Thank you, Voxy. What would I do without you? There we go.
Well, what you were doing like 20 minutes ago.
True. Okay, I'm gonna squish these eyes down a little bit, but we shouldn't spend too long on this particular thing. I think we're gonna learn some new techniques.
Ooh.
Ooh. Where? Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right.
Get my phone somewhere inside so I can read chat.
Oh, nice. Okay, good idea.
Don't want to miss out on the juicy tidbits that chat are gonna share.
That's where it's at. Chalupa says, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you just spotted it too."
Oh, yeah. The teacher is gonna have us sit in different like ends of the classroom.
I think we're gonna get loads done. Yeah, gonna be no shenanigans. I don't know what gives Tubes that impression.
Nah.
Or it's so focused.
Anyway, chat. Which Constructopia character is the most edible?
Oh. It's a dangerous path to go down already. Soon we'll have a tier list.
It's like how Ray keeps saying my logo is very edible. Because we talked about it. Like, she said it was like alphabet soup.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
But I thought, no, it's more cereal. Like, because it's very, like, chunky.
I feel like it could go either way.
Because, like, when you think about, like, alphabet soup, it's, like, very thin pasta, because if it's too big, then it's not really soup anymore.
True.
I guess.
Yeah, but a cereal in the shape like that would be very chunky, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, if you look at Cheerios and stuff, they're pretty, like, thick.
That's very true. Chooses hair looks like a hair is cabbage, says someone.
Imagine the O's would be marshmallows. Like cereal marshmallows.
Yes.
And then we went on a tangent about my logo in places, and she came up with so many ideas. Like, if my channel was a TV station, those would be like indents before commercials and stuff.
I can imagine the full Voxy broadcast suite.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've made so much progress on those models. It's really nice.
It was all of your invaluable advice on our last Blender stream that got us to that point. And I really have reached the sort of the limit of what I could do with the knowledge I had currently. So, yeah, I think things like figuring out how to handle the eyebrows in a way that is symmetrical and doesn't have the strange little detached ends that the other ones had.
Yeah, that was the problem when I don't know if it's actually did you have to put the rounded ends manually, or was it like oh, I thought it was like a Paint 3D feature. Like,
no, I had to draw. So what I had to do was like draw the shape with the pen tool, the 3D pen tool, and then I squished little spheres onto the end. The reason for that is because you can't control the... So, like, you can have rounded ends on the pen tool, but if you then squish it, those won't remain, like, rounded. They'll get squashed themselves, so they looked really funky, so I had to...
That sounds terrible.
It wasn't much fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Thankfully, we can do better than that.
Okay.
Now I just need to kind of prime myself again on those.
Of course.
Because it's been a while since I say a while. I forgot when I showed you the thing, but
yeah, they looked so fantastic though. I guess chat got a little peek, or I guess folks on the Discord got a little peek too, right? Because you made the
because
little
I
wormy.
showed that little.
Yeah.
Yes.
They rock.
See, it's not just procrastinating. I'm doing actual research.
I'm learning.
progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I just need to familiarize myself with it.
I can't believe
'Cause
that.
it's something that I don't really know much about. So,
Yeah, it was something that you picked up, you know.
with a tutorial.
Yeah, recently. I can't believe chat, hasn't asked me about this mysterious folder up here.
Ooh. I know. I know all these secrets.
I'm not gonna mention it until chat.
Until
does.
chat catches up.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get Rael's pupils.
I don't know if chat could even read it.
Oh, is it too low res, too small?
It's just that they're not saying anything, which is weird. Like, this is like silent. It's like when you have kids and they are weirdly quiet.
That's when you start to worry.
Yeah, you know there's nothing good coming out of it.
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to do right now is I'm gonna try and see how easily it's possible to mirror the setup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's fairly easy. Okay, I've primed myself with the forbidden knowledge.
Nice.
Chalupa can't read it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, Chalupa, it doesn't say anything, it's like completely empty. It doesn't say a word that starts with chi and ends with if.
Chia beef.
Shia beef. Can't believe we're getting like famous actors in Constructopia.
Yeah.
But like this is like whenever celebrities get into like cartoons and stuff, and they're drawn in a very upsettingly realistic manner or something.
Oh yeah, where it looks like the where it
yeah.
looks like the voice actor. That's always terrifying. Where you can see a little bit. It's like a Shark Tale or whatever that film was called had that problem. It's like you could kind of start to see the voice actors inside the models. And I feel like Ants, it was more like a 90s, early 2000 thing, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
Ants was.
I kind of get that impression in the Mario movie because like
Luigi
Bowser
really
kind
looks
of-
like.
I still like Bowser. Sometimes some expressions he makes are very.
I wonder whether they were doing some degree of performance capture, even if it was only for reference.
I mean, that would be great. Like, I think Bowser still and Jack Black still go together very well.
Definitely.
But yeah, I can imagine like a face scan of Shia LaBeouf, just realistic and stuff.
Playing a 10-year-old. Terrifying.
Just pitched up slightly.
Yeah. Alright. Rael has pupils now.
Ooh, fancy.
Shall we... Oh, hang on.
Pupils.
Pupils. Shall we attempt some eyebrows?
Let's. So the eyebrows. There are a few ways we can do them, really.
Mhm.
We can just do like normal curves, or we can do like an arc, which is like gonna be, the roundest it can be, really. Just depends on what you want to do.
Well, I suppose we could give one of them a try and take a look and maybe compare if we need to. Do you have a particular preference, or
I guess
towards more?
I mean, it just depends on which like if you feel comfortable enough with a pen tool that you can do the curves you want, right? If you wanted to do like, I don't know, maybe an eyebrow that could animate or something, then I would recommend you stick with the pen tool.
Okay.
Curve.
Is a pen tool here like a pen tool in something like Illustrator? That like you're adjusting handles and things?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's just a basic curve like that.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
All right. So the thing is, I would recommend just switching to like your front view or side view or anything like you are now.
Yep.
That way we can like make sure that the curve is like drawn in 2D.
Cool.
Because otherwise, if you're in perspective mode at a weird angle, there's a chance it will try and draw in 3D. So your curve will be kind of askew, and that's weird.
So we want to make sure we're in orthographic, looking straight on, or on the side,
straight
or
on
whatever.
it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to create a new curve object. So you can go to Add, and there should be a curve menu. And you've got a few options. So we want Bezier, because that's going to be like the kind of pen tool curve. So you can click on it, and that will actually create a pre-made kind of curve if you want to. I don't know if you will be able to see it through the reference and stuff, but if you want to like give a look at the.
It's over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. There it is.
Yes, it's kind of like drawn a curve. And just like a mesh, you can go to edit mode to edit that curve. And you can see there's like a different set of tools compared to what you had in like when you were editing a mesh. So like the first one with the pencil and the line coming out of it, that's gonna be so that's no, the second one. There we go. That's gonna let you free draw the curve, so you can try if you want.
Okay. Just anywhere?
Yeah, just anywhere. You can draw, and that will create a new curve.
Nice.
And you'll see there's a little menu that popped up on the bottom left.
This one here?
Yeah, and that will let you adjust like how it's converting your drawing to a curve. So you have an error thing, and that will basically say how simplified it should be.
Right.
So I believe the smaller the number, the more points it will add to try and replicate your original stroke. So if you had like a very jagged kind of drawing, it would try to replicate that. But a bigger number will give it less points, but it will be curvier as well.
So when I let go of this, presumably in the default one, it's going to kind of curve, smooth off those peaks and troughs that I've drawn there into being a little bit more of a curvy shape.
I think it will try to at least retain those, but I guess we can find out right now.
Okay. Also, hey Arch, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And also, hello
hey,
Disco.
Hey.
Okay. So we've got
it was with them,
yeah.
And if you want to play with the error rate, I guess you can see the effect happen.
Okay, so that's basically as I drew it.
Yeah.
And then it's going
to will try to remove as many points as possible.
And eventually, I guess we'll end up with a curve.
Yeah, exactly. And just like when editing a mesh, you can press A to select everything and to delete if you want.
Because we're in edit mode, these are all together, right?
Yeah, these are part of the same curve.
Gotcha. Okay, so for now, we can just get rid of all of these, I suppose.
Yeah, so you've got them selected all, I think.
Yep.
And you can just press delete to remove the vertices. And that will just clear everything. And now you can try and draw a little smile.
All right, let's give it a go.
You had the freehand tool, and just below it is the normal pen tool. So that will let you draw like normal curve, just like you could with a pen tool, or at least somewhat, because I don't think it's like 1-to-1, but it should be fairly similar in terms of you place a point and then you place a second one and you drag to move some handles.
Gotcha. Okay,
Hey,
let's
Bell.
give. Hey, Leafy Bell. Let us give this a go then. So I'm going to place a point.
Yep.
And a second one.
Yeah.
And now this. Ooh. Okay, hang on.
Yeah. So, yeah. So as you can see, it already put some handles there. So that's why your curve is a bit weird. Yeah, you can adjust them, and yeah. You'll have to play around with the handles, just like when adjusting a path in Illustrator.
With just the. Is there a specific
you can
tool?
select them. No, you can use any like the move tools and stuff
Okay.
to move the handles. Yeah, they're kind of like objects in a way.
So. Okay.
Yeah, you can always adjust them
After the
later.
fact.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, you close the loop. Oh, interesting.
I definitely didn't mean to. Yeah, just selecting that I can. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can
just-
select it and. Yeah. You might not want to click on like make a box. You just want to click on them, I think. Because it's I think it should let you like click right on the tip of the handle. So you
Yeah, I
can-
was giving the. I see. I need to select it first. Right. Oh,
Now don't click and drag because it won't select anything.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
You got it.
dragging.
You got it. When it's because like you're in select mode.
Uh huh.
So you can
I
just-
want to go back to.
No, stay in select mode for now,
Mhm.
and you just want to click on the handle that you want to adjust, like just the tip. So any point that's in white is what you've selected. So right now you selected both the point and the handles together,
Right.
and to adjust the curve, you just want to select one of the handles.
Like
So
that.
you just want to click on it. Yep, and now you can press G, for example, to move it.
Right. That
just
was the step
by-
that I was missing.
Right.
I
yeah.
see. Gotcha. Thank you, Voxy. Sorry.
Or you can use like the move tools with the gizmos if you have an easier time with that.
Right. Cool.
So this one doesn't do anything. That's the like in handle, and you have the out handle, and that's what will. There we go.
Perfect.
Hey.
So if we want to make sure that it is perfectly symmetrical, is there a way that we can kind of set both sides of these curves to match?
You can use the mirror modifier to do that,
Yeah.
because like the points, they're basically just like vertices on a mesh.
Yeah.
So you would have to kind of build like a half smile.
Half
and
smile.
yeah.
Okay. Let's try that. We'll delete that one for now.
And you might want to just apply the mirror modifier right now.
Okay. It's good to know that we can do that. Mirror. And let's give this a try. So we'll go from here.
You're in draw mode right now, so it
yeah.
won't. There we go. You need the pen tool. There we go. And make sure you enable clipping as well in the mirror modifier.
Okay.
That way, so clipping, what it does is it basically means a point can't get past the mirror axis. Basically.
Disco in chat says, learning how to select stuff is one of the hardest aspects of Blender. Thankfully, Voxy is such a knowledgeable guide and incredibly patient.
It was even worse before, because like for the longest time, Blender didn't let you select with the left click. You had to use a right click to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they when they finally did like a whole like interface rework of Blender. When they did yeah, when they did the interface rework in Blender, they finally get able to get it as an actual option.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
Don't need to modify that one. Arch desperately holding out for a Polygon Studio stream. Arch, I promise. I know it's been. I know it's been a long time,
this is
but
as good as.
yeah, it's the same thing. I know it's been a long time that I've been saying this, but I promise I am working on it.
See you later, Choops. Good luck with homework.
Good luck, Choops. Okay, I think.
Oh man, I wish I could hear the music. Leafy Bell says it's going very hard, but I can't.
I can try and pipe it through. I'm just worried that the levels might be wacky.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have to risk it if you.
I mean, it's not a difficult change. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a real quick go. You can just tell me if it's. It won't affect the stream at all. It's just for you. I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
any
turn
eardrums.
your volume down just to in case. Yeah.
In anticipation. So I need.
Oh man, I forgot I wanted to do like a little joke when I arrived, saying that I parked my spaceship in the mothership that you're in. I completely forgot to. That's fine.
Can you still hear me out of interest?
I can still hear you.
But you can't hear any music,
No, I can't
right?
hear anything else. No. Oh, I can hear music now.
And can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is the level good?
Yeah, I think so. If
Okay.
it gets too distracting, I'll just ask you to.
Let me know. We can switch it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm listening to the relaxing PlayStation 1 100 Songs Part 1 playlist by Zabel VGM.
Very period accurate as well.
Yes, yeah, it seemed appropriate. Arch asks, how have you been, Dom? You haven't succumbed to any new illnesses since I've been away. I'm on the road to recovery, definitely.
And I'm feeling better. Thanks for asking, Arch. Just kidding.
Disco says, I'm more concerned about the failing state of his desk. I'll have you know my desk is in tip-top condition. How dare you, Disco?
Yeah, I'm glad you're on your road to recovery. You don't sound sick anymore, which is good.
Yeah.
How's the lung going?
It's still going, which is good. It's definitely. I've noticed that I'm just like more physically exhausted by stuff. But I think what really made things tough. I mentioned this on the stream already, but I got a chest infection immediately after the pneumothorax, so that was a double whammy. But now I feel a lot improved for sure.
Are you still like medication? I mean, antibiotics. I think you're like basically supposed to take the whole box, even if you feel better.
Yeah. I always make sure to do the entire course. Yeah, you shouldn't. Even if you're like, oh, I'm
because
the
infection might still be there and might just
exactly
become resistant if you don't like fully kill it.
That's our public service announcement for this stream. That's actually thanks, Lithy Bell. Voxy, I think I am happy with that rough.
Nice.
placement.
Okay. So before we make it like tubular, just want to make sure there's like so if you go in the in the properties panel, you have like a new tab for the curve, which is like the kind of curvy icon right above the material in the properties.
Oh, excuse me.
That's the panel below. It's the panel with the modifiers and stuff.
Okay.
So you have an icon that's the second to last one. There we go.
This one, object data properties.
That's gonna tell you about your curve, and it's set to 3D, which is good. That's what we want. All right, so now, I will need you to import the round caps that I've made that we briefly talked about.
Okay.
So you want to go to File, and you need to exit edit mode beforehand. I forgot.
Okay, I'm out.
Yep. So you can go to Append.
Yeah. Yep.
And now it's on the on our little shared folder. um, on Mega. So
Oh, I don't have that in.
oh, that's fine. I can send it to you on
Okay.
Discord.
You'll have to talk me through setting that up. I haven't actually
Oh, okay.
got it into the
yeah.
system, but yeah, for now let's grab it.
I'll just send it to you. It's
Sorry, chat. I'm just going to quickly throw the start card up again.
yeah, just put it somewhere you can like find it because we'll need to look for it afterwards.
I'm going to drop this into the
Yeah.
into the
Music's gotten pretty loud. I think.
Okay, I can switch over.
It started out quiet and then it like
Well,
got
wait.
louder.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
There we go. Should be hearing me now.
There we go. Hey, nice.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Disco, but I'm not having the same volume as you. Disco,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I think I'm having the volume that Dom is listening to. I think.
Not even. You're getting it louder than me because
Oh, okay.
I've adjusted it on
Weird.
my monitor, but I can't
Oh, I see.
set it for you as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. So yeah, once you're ready, we can do like the whole append thing.
Mm-hmm. Can you still see? Oh, you can't see my little additional window,
Oh,
can you?
I can't see now.
So I've selected
that's fine,
round
I'll-
caps node dot blend, and do I just
Yep.
append from there, or is there any additional
So-
settings to change?
So a blend file is basically like a folder. So if you were to double click on it, it will actually open like a bunch of folders that you will be able to see.
Double click it in the append menu.
Yeah, in the window, in the like the. file
Oh yeah!
finder.
Wow. Okay.
And when you do that, there will be a folder which is called node group or node tree, I think.
Yep. Node tree.
And inside you will find the round capped curve.
Okay, so that's something that
and-
you set up
That's
yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a geometry node setup, which is what Blender does to let you create procedural geometry. If you remember, we played around with the shader editor last stream. That's basically the same, but to generate meshes, which is very cool.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I followed a wonderful tutorial on how to build a geometry node setup that will make tubes with rounded caps.
Okay.
Because there's no built-in way to do that, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So, have you appended it?
Not yet. I will click append now.
Okay. There we go. And now it's part of this blend file, basically. So append is just copying any like part of a blend file into a new one.
Okay.
There was also a link option that you might have spotted when you were looking for the append button. It's a bit different. It basically like it's a link, so you won't be able to modify it in the new file, but any modifications to the original file will kind of propagate.
Oh,
So that could be
interesting.
useful. Yeah, that could be useful. For example, we have this file that you have open right now with all the characters, and we could just link those characters to a new scene, and we would be able to like pose them and stuff, but
Right.
we won't be able to modify them. But if we were to go in the original and make changes, those would just carry over to the new file.
So that reminds me quite a lot of the way that bringing in, for example, a Photoshop file into After Effects and the ability to adjust the file in Photoshop and
Yeah.
have those changes reflected immediately in After Effects. I know it's
Yeah,
not one-to-one, but that's kind of the...
It's kind of like smart layers in Photoshop as well.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
So yeah, now you've got that. You can now click on the curve to select it again.
Got it.
And now you can go to the modifiers tab again. So that's the little wrench icon.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And now we're going to add the geometry nodes modifier. and that's going to let us apply the geometry node setup.
Uh-huh.
And you just want to move it so that it's above the mirror modifier. So to move it, you have a little area on the right with like little dots that just lets you like, so you can click and drag it to kind of slide it.
Perfect.
There we go.
And what's the reason for putting that layer on top of the mirror?
That's because of the way geometry nodes looks at the curve. Basically, if you have a modifier before the geometry nodes, it just won't be able to find a curve because, like, the curve isn't real. Basically, it's a bit weird, but it's not like fully mirrored. It's just a modifier, so
Gotcha.
it will look like it was mirrored, but it's not really, so it won't really work. Anyway, that's just some a detail.
An interesting one to know, though. Yeah.
So you can just click the little icon that's next to the new button, like the little drop-down thing.
Yep.
And you will have the rounded capped curve.
Perfect.
And you can click on it. And it's very big right now.
Very
but you can
big
adjust
right
the radius. You have a little radius input right here. And we've got a little smile.
Hey, I think maybe about here.
Yeah. And just a word on resolution. So this resolution is the resolution along the profile of the curve. So it's basically just going to make the curve rounder on its thickness, basically.
Right.
But the thing about it is you don't want to set it to a number that isn't a multiple of 4, or else it will kind of not align anymore because of the way it's built.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
So if it's not a multiple of 4, then it's no good.
Yeah, like if you set it to, you can see it if you set it to like 5 or something. If you were to look kind of like on the side, you will probably see that it's not like connecting properly to the curve anymore.
Kind of cool, but
yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. It's not really rotating properly.
Yeah, it looks
but if you were to set it to like 4 or something, then it's fine because it's a multiple of 4.
Right.
That connects properly.
Oh.
Now I'm noticing that this little thing right here.
Is there a way once we've finished kind of creating the shape that we can say like no longer treat this as a mirror and make it one thing, or? Yeah,
just put it back. Put the mirror back in the first slots in the modifiers. So just there we go, and then you can click the little drop down next to the little camera icon.
Yep.
And that will let you apply the modifier.
Okay. Can we see if this fixes it?
Transform curve to mesh. Oh, interesting. Actually, I wonder if you might just be able to adjust the curve so that it mirrors like properly. Because I think the issue is that the curves aren't really like melting together like they should be.
You can even see a little disconnect here. I don't know whether that will be coming through.
To do with that.
Yeah.
So what you can do is just put the geometry nodes back on top of the stuff. And we can just edit the curve until it works, basically.
So how would we best go about that? Also, let me just get Cheese's mouth into position rather than floating miles away.
Yeah.
I guess I'd want to be in edit mode.
You can move it in object mode.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit better like that.
Now I'm just going to keep it front on. I'm not going to do any rotation or anything funky, but extraordinarily happy to. Okay, perfect.
So now we can edit it again. You don't have to put X-ray mode or anything. I think it will be better to be able to just view the whole thing.
Okay. Shall I up the resolution a little bit just so we get...
just maybe like 16 or something. As long as it's a multiple of 4, it'll be fine.
That seems... this is perfect.
Let's edit some stuff.
Okay. So if we're are we going back into edit mode here?
Yes. Because you can still modify the curve after the fact.
Aha.
and it will update in real time. So if you were to if you wanted to play around with it, you could.
Okay, right, I see. All of these
That's
little
weird.
googly
Little
guys.
worms. Yeah, that's odd because it's supposed to be merging.
Yeah,
Um,
the merge is here. Do you think this needs adjusting?
Maybe you can try adjusting the merge distance. Ah, there we go. Now it's doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
So now it's one object. It's really a single. There's no weird artifacts anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Possibly the tiniest little bit, but I don't know.
Maybe it's because the curve is a kind of angle like a V. It's not joining that handle could probably be a bit straighter, I think. Horizontal.
Like this.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No. Guess not.
Okay, that looks a lot better.
Yeah. And it should be behaving properly now.
Perfect.
Nice. Look at that when I to smile. And it's gonna be one object. And when we're done, I guess we can keep it like this in a way that's still modifiable.
Yes, yeah.
That might be better.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to watch out for one thing when we'll apply materials, but we'll see when we get there.
Okay, so we'll keep a mental
It's
note that...
strange. Yeah.
Yeah. We do her eyebrows with what we've learned. So let me see if I can remember how to do it. I'm going to go back to object mode to begin with, and I'm going to turn on X-ray. So shoot his eyebrows. They're actually, if I'm not mistaken, the exact same curve as the mouth. I just reused them, but we won't do that here.
No.
I'll use the mirror modifier so we can get two of them.
Exactly.
And just try and match that as well. Okay.
So I will explain. So one thing about the mirror modifier is the mirror axis is the origin of the object. So,
a whiteboard just fell off my wall. I don't know why.
Your house is haunted.
My poltergeist.
Yeah, I heard it. I was worried. I was like, uh-oh. The thumb fell off his chair.
My desk broke after all the comments about it again.
I was gonna teach you about the mirror modifier and just fell.
Yeah. My brain was just too full
just
of
fell
knowledge.
out of your ear or something.
Oh, it would be a very wet noise. It'd be very rather than sound of the whiteboard.
It's like it happened to you before.
No. Yeah, you were about to say about the mirror modifier before. My poltergeist.
Yeah, so if you can select the curve again, I don't know where it is.
The original one? The
one that you've just made should be yeah. So do you see where those little move gizmos are?
Yes, yeah.
That's the origin point of your mesh, and that's where the mirror axis is going to be.
Yes,
it's going to be along that point. So if you wanted to make eyebrows, you would want that origin to still stay there.
Yeah.
So for that, you would want to only move the eyebrows in edit mode, because that won't edit the origin.
When I came to doing things like the glasses, I suddenly realized that was how it was behaving. I think you had explained it to me last stream, but it didn't really kind of I didn't fully process the implications of that until
it's
it came
something that you kind of figure out.
Yeah. That's a really useful thing for anybody that's looking to use the mirror modifier to really kind of fully digest. So yeah, we'll be going back into object mode, and we're gonna go.
Do you have you made? I feel like you've made it the curve, but then you removed it, or did you just deselect it?
Did I?
Oh, I
Did I?
guess not. I'm pretty sure I saw like a Bezier object, but maybe it was the mouth and you just renamed it.
No, I think you're right. I think I might have clicked and
But
forgot that I
should
made it,
be
but I don't
there.
see it here. Yeah. Okay, maybe
But it's
I
not function.
maybe I
maybe
undid once we started talking
Yeah.
or something. So,
Okay.
Bezier curve.
Yep.
Um,
There it is.
but I am gonna want to delete this one, right?
Yes.
But not till I'm in edit mode. Yeah. So go into edit mode first. Command A or just A.
Just A. Yeah.
Delete.
What's that little dot on the screen?
That guy. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe the light or the. It's
No,
the
the light. The
camera?
light is like. That's weird. Can you select it? I mean, you might need to select it in edit mode. In object.
Oh, in
mode.
object mode.
What's this thing then? Odd. What if you? What if you delete it? Does it break anything?
I don't think I can delete it, can I?
That's so weird.
Oh, it could be in.
No, because it would like highlight in the outliner.
It's
It's
in the middle.
Poltergeist.
Origin of an object. It's Poltergeist.
I don't know. Oh, maybe it is the origin of an object, but it's off center, so
Yeah, it's weird.
I can't see any object that's off center in this mesh.
I keep trying to zoom in on it, but
No, it's infinitely small.
yeah.
Weird. I guess that's gonna be a
Little guy.
spooky secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. You know what we could quickly just do is just like
Yeah, we can go through and see. Yeah, all your origin points are on the center.
yeah. Is it inside? We shouldn't be able to see anything in here.
No,
should
we
we?
shouldn't be able to see them.
Huh. What a mysterious mystery.
Oh, this is scary.
Is it something to do with?
No, not. I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
brain. Okay.
Yeah.
Back into edit mode
Okay.
we go, and we're gonna add
Yes, a mirror modifier.
mirror.
Yep.
And pen.
And don't forget to get in front of you. There we go.
Perfect. Okay. So give this a try.
Yeah.
Pop. Pop. Oh, wrong one again.
Hey, look at that. And you can click the green square if you want to move on both axes at once as well.
Oh yes, of course, yeah. For reminding me, I kind of forget that the green's even there so many times when I'm moving things. I always remember it in scale, but then I forget in moving. Perfect.
Oh, that's a nice curve.
Two. Okay, perfect.
Nice. So we can just apply the. I mean, not apply, but we can add the new modifier again.
Okie doke.
So just like before, geometry nodes, and then make sure to put it on top of the stack as well. And we can select the not create a new, but just select the. That's fine. It's not breaking anything. Round
that one.
Yep. And we'll just need to adjust the radius again.
Oops, that's a resolution.
Don't forget to make it a multiple of. Oh, what happened?
I accidentally undid twice, I think.
Uh-oh.
Wait, also, huh? Where's the mirror?
What? Uh-oh.
What
What happened there?
What did I do? What have I done?
Dom.
What did I do?
I don't know. To try putting back the rounded corners rounded caps modifier, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay. And
I actually want to see what you don't remember what I set as the radius on the mouth, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
But you can just click and see, because the modifier is not applied.
Oops. 16 and 0.5.
Yeah.
Arch says, me and Bezier curves don't get along, angry face.
Understandable. Hey, look at that. A little sausages for eyebrows. Just like God intended.
Symmetrical sausage eyebrow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. Great stuff, Foxy. So, presumably, we could also... Oh yeah, these are not in the right position.
Floating eyebrows.
And I will move them in edit mode.
Wait, where are those like... Oh, that's the eyebrows like in the picture. I thought it was like word object. Oh, and I guess, yeah, they're like round. They're not like flat and squished.
Yeah, that's the...
painterly ones.
I guess moving them in object mode for these is actually the way to go, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Look at that.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, so if we wanted to make them flat, is that going to be difficult?
I mean, I think you can just scale them. Or I guess not, because like there's the modifier. Because, you know, geometry nodes is just applying on top of the curve itself. Curve it's already flat, so we would have to apply all the modifiers.
So we're kind of locking them in and then generating the
I don't
geometry.
think I mind the round eyebrows, personally.
No, I don't think so either. I think there's something nice about them being a bit more flat, or not perfectly round, I suppose.
I mean, you know, if we decide that you want to log them in.
Yeah, we can do that.
Arch asks, what are your thoughts on Blender after using it for a bit?
Me?
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like it. I think it, at least for the time being, it's a much slower process for me. And that's just because of my familiarity with it. But obviously, it's immediately obvious the strength of it. I think I would still enjoy using something like Paint 3D as kind of a sketching software because of how quick I can work in it. But it was very apparent that I would need to learn this. And yeah, I feel like it was not anywhere near as daunting as I thought it would be, but that's because I've had Foxy here to help me out and point me in the right direction and teach me some stuff that I think, you know, you absolutely can learn by yourself, but when you're coming from zero, it can feel like I don't even know where to begin, I don't know the terminology, and that can make finding the correct tutorial quite difficult.
Yeah. Because like everything I've taught you is just stuff that I've been taught myself.
Yeah.
It's not knowledge that just, you know, comes out of nowhere.
Right. And it's a really wonderful skill to be able to share that with other people too. Find ways to explain it in ways they'll understand. Look at that. Really happy with yeah, it is incredible that Blender is free and
right.
What next? I suppose we should probably do the same for Micah, because Micah has quite a few things that I actually didn't know how to tackle. Because if we just quickly go to Micah, is there a quick way to turn visibility off for everything in the folder here? You know, or is it just a case of painting down?
I think I can just paint down.
Yeah. So
Mm.
dematerializing. I just wanted to do that because I wanted us to be able to see this completely. So
Yeah.
Micah has a lot more going on than Shooter in terms of detail. So Micah's eyes in the Paint 3D version were sphere, flattened, and a final sphere for the sort of eyeliner, or obviously we've got the cones here for the eyelashes
Very
as well.
important.
But then there's things like the asymmetry of the headset and the way that the headset is modeled. So there's a lot more here than I felt like fully equipped to tackle on my own yet. But I made a start, and the eyes are just very basic. They don't have the eyeliner or the eyelashes, and I didn't do any of the more in-depth parts of the headset. But the other thing, and you kind of touched on it a little bit when I mentioned Doc, or when I was showing off Doc, how we could maybe tackle Doc's hair. And I do feel like Micah's hair really is suffering from the use of just the primitive shapes.
Yes.
And I ended up drawing a little thing of saying kind of like roughly the shape that I was thinking. But I have no idea, other than, I guess in my mind, it's like we would do basically what we did with the duck, and we would just go from a cube and
just a box,
extrude from there.
Because if you look at the shape of her hair, it's kind of like an upside down L shape.
Yeah.
So you could imagine just having like a boxy shape around it, and it just gets rounded down.
Right. Ah.
And to kind of get the details, like kind of flow the hair a little, we can always add more loops and move them and resize them and all that.
Okay.
Kind of like sculpting the hair in a way.
Yeah. Man. All right. Do we want to aim for that, or do we want to maybe do some of the details for the headset, or maybe the eyes next? Obviously, we've got the eyebrows and the mouth. Maybe we should start with that, because that's something we've just learned.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. If you want to tackle the big stuff, that's totally up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the eyebrows and mouth, and while I'm doing that, maybe we can think of what the next area to move on to would be. Art says, "Welcome to Taco Bell. May I take your order?" Okay, so object mode. Why are these still showing up, Boxy?
You might have still got one of the curves selected.
Right,
from
up here.
Yeah, you can just deselect, like just click anywhere. Although you've got like the annotation. There we go. Well, you can just click or select something else. Odd.
Oh, look, they're still sort of...
Yeah.
Is it because they've not been set, or...?
No, they should yeah, now you've selected the blush object.
Aha, okay.
Yeah.
I guess let's fix
the outliner is a bit weird, I think.
So this is all recreated, or are they just imported from Paint 3D? No, they're not imported, Arch. So Voxy imported one of these previously and took a look at it, and they are needlessly faceted, I guess, right? They are very complex geometry. So everything you're seeing here I rebuilt after Voxy's guidance on my funny little golden duck last week.
And the other problem is, it's basically just one mesh at the end.
Right.
So it gets very difficult to select these separated parts. So for example, when I tried to do that little play tweeter thing, I had to use a selection tool that I'm not really comfortable using yet. And for some reason, like the mouth, like the curve of the mouth was split into two halves. And same for the little spheres. It's so strange.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, we can rebuild them. We have the technology so much. Exactly. Yeah.
Edit mode, delete this. And I want to go into the modifier. Add a mirror. Then clipping on.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. I need to just take the one from Tutor. It's the same mouth.
Yeah.
That was silly.
Could do that.
Um,
We can absolutely do that. The eyebrows too, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
you
they're the
can
same.
Take them and just modify them a bit.
so let's grab. Oh, I should call these eyebrows. I'm trying to keep organized on this stuff. And mouth. They both selected now. So if I like Control C, will that actually copy them both?
I don't know if you can do Shift D to duplicate as well.
Ooh.
But I don't know if you can, because like the collection they're in is kind of like disabled.
Yeah, let me just try copy and paste. Oh, cool. Okay, that way worked. But I did it one at a time, so. Or am I causing problems here?
Hey, there we go. I can see them now.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, they're in the hair. I thought they
Yeah.
were like kind of tapered, and I was worried.
Come forward a little bit. I think it's because in the Paint 3D one they are rotated. You follow the contour of the hair.
Rotate them if you want.
I think for now I'm going to keep them flat on because I'm not sure. Not sure what I think I get the feeling that I'm going to want to make the mouth and the eyebrows a little flatter rather than tubular.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very, very kind of you to say. I really appreciate it.
It's very true as well.
Thanks, Fox.
Very cute.
Hey, look at this. Once they've got their mouths and their eyebrows, they feel like so much more complete.
They feel complete.
Look at this. Yeah, it's really yeah, especially because so much of Micah is going to change here anyway. I shouldn't get too precious about it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, what do you reckon? Should we do some?
Yeah, we can do some hair, I think.
Yeah. All right.
We can try. We can definitely
Should I just turn off Micah's existing hair?
Yeah, let's not delete it in case it doesn't work out. Ooh. Uh-oh. She was not supposed to not have hair.
This is a really interesting haircut. Okay, let me get rid of the...
It's like rotated... how's it called? Mohawk.
Yes, yeah. A new character unlocked. What did I name this bit?
Cylinder.
Oh yeah, what are these ones just called cylinder? Oh, look at this. Yep, there we go. So let's call this headband.
Ooh. Objectively better hairstyles is Disco. Someone says she's wearing the Ophelia fit.
Yes. Let's call that.
I mean, it does look like a afro
from front on, yeah.
But only from
2D.
2D Fro. It's Joe Fro. The infamous
I connected my
Cooper Joe.
Yeah, 3D paint tubes. Hey, One Eye, welcome to the stream. And now I need to turn off
the cylinder, a traditional haircut from the 1920s. Yeah. Getting back into style. But you know, in this mode, it looks like she has a very like swollen ear.
Oh no! Yeah.
This is what happens when you wear a headset for too long, kids.
She went somewhere really cheap to get her ears pierced and is now regretting it.
It looks like a safety pin.
Yeah. I guess I may as well turn off the headphone stuff as well. Yeah. We get some nice...
There we go. She has another ear. Thank God.
There are
Was there not? Okay.
2 ears here. All right, so we want to be in side view.
Yeah.
And I think, is it possible for me to annotate here and have it stay? Because I think the shape that we actually want to create is quite different from the one from Paint 3D.
Yeah, I believe so at least.
Okay. So yeah, I do think it's going to be a bit more, kind of, a bit more exaggerated.
I mean, we can style it as we go if
Yeah.
you don't mind changing the design a bit.
No, not at all. I mean, it's just the reason it
Bye,
looks.
dog. Have a good sleep.
See you, Doug. The reason it looks the way it looks was because I wasn't able to achieve the thing. Okay, yeah, so something like that.
Oh, nice.
This rocks. This is a good. This is
And
also a good.
if you draw in front view, you can almost get like a little, I guess like wireframe of it.
Yeah, a little preview. Yeah. That's actually a really useful tool. I didn't realize that was going to sit in space. That's great.
Pretty nifty, this little blender.
It's a great little tool. It's really fantastic. So in fact, I'm going to just quickly wireframe our front view. Oops.
Just gonna paint in 3D and
but
like her hair is very scribbled for some reason, but we don't talk about
I wanna imagine a character like
okay.
Oh, but you can't.
I don't think it's I don't think it exists like physically.
Oh man.
Oh, I think it hey, maybe that's what the dot is. Maybe you do like a little dot on the
Oh, maybe. Do you think?
Yeah.
But how do you delete an annotation?
I've got no idea actually. Maybe there's an eraser tool in the annotate thing. Like if you
Annotate eraser.
Annotate eraser.
You're right, it was! No way.
Oh, I don't think you can move it. Oh, okay, so it like position itself at the 3D cursor, which is like smack in the center.
Right, yeah, of course. Okay, well, we don't need this. One was just, it was really what's here on the reference. So use the
I'm glad we finally like solved that mystery.
Yeah. Ah, good stuff. All right, so that didn't work, but we did learn the mystery, as you say. Nice. All right, so we're probably going to need to add a cube here. Am I?
Yes.
Think so. So add dash cube. Okay.
Nice.
Done. Perfect.
I can't see it's in X-ray mode, but no, there we go. That's a haircut.
Oh, that is a good haircut. It's a very Guile from Street Fighter look.
Looks like one of the characters from Hey Arnold. I don't know the name.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be like kind of a round rather than like square.
Yeah. Chamfer these edges a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we can already like put a modifier like the subsurface thing that makes it smooth.
Would that be beneficial as we go along?
Yeah, because we can see what it's gonna look like.
Subdivision surface, is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's basically just saying like, okay, round off my my shape.
Yep.
I think there's like a similar tool in Polygon Studio actually. Like when you click on it.
Yes, there is. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I think it does just say subdivide. Gerald Lithybell is blaming.
Okay. Yeah, I never watched Hey Arnold.
Okay. Who does this look like now though? It reminds me of a PS1 game. I accidentally did this when I was building.
Looks like I guess it just looks like a bun.
No, but there's a character that has like an elongated sphere for a head like this, and then like a ball on top of their head as I guess their hair. I seem to think it's like maybe their hair's even green.
Ooh.
It really reminds me of a character. I can't think who that is.
Oh man, do we have some PS1 froze in chat?
Yeah. Ah, that's gonna bug me. I think. Okay. So, should I kind of bring this up to roughly?
I suggest you do that in edit mode for now, so you will be able to see like the actual mesh that's underneath.
Maybe sort of like this.
Yeah, and then you can like move the edges and stuff.
And we're gonna need to make a loop here and get rid of one side so we can mirror modifier it, right?
Yeah, also that, yes.
So, cut. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh.
Now it's like a loaf of bread.
Yeah. I feel like you could make some really cool designs that are kind of unexpected with using tools like this, you know, and find some really unique silhouettes for characters.
That makes it really easy to make very smooth shapes. Alright, so now we just...
Wait. Oh, right, I wasn't on the selection tool. Faces?
Vertices is fine. Yeah.
Cool.
And then we can do a mirror. Hey, let's do a mirror in here.
Let's do a mirror. There we go.
And I suggest you bring the mirror first as well. In these stacks.
Oh yeah.
So,
just for consistency.
Yeah.
Making sure it applies.
I mean, just to make sure we don't get any unexpected results, and turn on clipping as well in the mirror modifier. Good
shout. All right. So I'm looking at this, and I'll be honest, I'm incredibly daunted. Like, I don't know where... I don't even know where I will begin. There's so many directions of travel when we go... like, in a way, it's most reminiscent of this front shape, so maybe we should actually bring it...
So I would just...
backwards?
I would just, like, start sculpting, like, very slowly, just little by little. Maybe start by getting the top part of the hair looking...
This bit?
How you want. Yeah. So you can select the front edges and move them, and that will, you know...
So you would literally, like, selection tool like this, or...
Yeah, just select those front edges that you've got. And then you can just move them, and that will...
How come I can't see the selection? Oh, right, because it's just one...
You're edge... Yeah.
It's
you
just
can
one
use
face.
faces if you... Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I was seeing all of those subdivisions, and I was like...
Yeah, you're not editing the actual, like, subdivision, just editing the base mesh. And the subdivision will smooth it out.
Right. That's a lot less scary now.
Yeah, because that's basically the whole, like, point of this modifier, is the ability to make very rounded, complex shape, but the actual geometry that you're editing is, like, much more simple.
Phew, right, yeah. That makes sense, yeah. So I don't want to push this up too much because then that's all going to start coming. So here for now, and then
yeah, you can just bring the back face backwards a bit. Yeah.
There. Nice. I guess I should do the same from the front, huh?
Yeah. Because I mean that's still very loafy.
Yeah, it really is.
And because you have the mirror modifier, it's gonna like.
Should I just aim for the fringe rather than the... rather than this bit?
So, ideally, we should all make it one mesh.
So I guess we'll go out to the...
Yeah, and then we can add more loops and kind of,
like... This
sculpt.
is really exciting, Voxy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's the closest I can get for now without going way too out of the...
And if you want to make it more curved, I believe you can just grab that edges on the top. Just the edge, not the face, but if you were to go in edge mode and just look at the sort of from the top,
That
you
one.
can just select that edge and kind of drag it down a bit.
Oh yes, look at this.
So you can really do like fine adjustments like that.
It says subdivide modification is OP.
Yeah,
I
truly
can
is.
really see, yeah. My goodness. We're getting there. Okay, so we'll bring that down. We're gonna have to bring this one up a bit, but we are arriving at kind of the right silhouette, aren't we? Oops. This rocks.
Yeah, it feels a lot more intuitive to work with as well, which is really good. Way better than Bezier curves, says Ouch.
So out of interest,
yeah,
would a game engine be able to render something that's using the subdivision modification, or would it just like have the original mesh? Like, is that something?
I would be like, as it is, it's a modifier, so that wouldn't necessarily export. You would need to kind of.
Sorry, Voxy. I just spotted this mammoth bowl cut right here.
It's very good. Yeah, we probably could adjust the edges at the bottom as well. Just to, they're more squishy. Yeah, I don't think the modifiers would necessarily export.
Right.
You'd have to apply them.
So there's a similar process to the ones that you were describing with the...
Yeah, it's basically just applying, like, those changes are non-destructive, basically.
Right.
You can still, like, modify everything and it'll be fine, but then when we apply them, those will be permanent. They will be kind of baked into the model itself. And it won't be easy to change them anymore. So that's, I guess the way you would do it is like keep a version of the model that is fully modifiable. And then afterwards, like have a copy that's like completely applied and it's final and that can be exported so we can still make changes as needed.
Gotcha. Inky, hey Inky, welcome to the stream. Inky asks, how come the Constructopia characters are being modeled in 3D? We are going to be...
Yeah, I'll BRB 1 second.
Okie doke. We're going to be modeling them in 3D so that we can then digitize them and turn them into sprites using the community texture tools to import them into the game. Create quite a unique look, I think, in GBG. Alright, so I think we're getting a little closer to the desired effect here.
Hey.
Come back.
Hey.
Just like Donkey Kong Country, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. And yeah, I think what you'll be able to do is like kind of extrude out a bit for
a portion
like
at the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the next move is here. Is the shape still not? She's a chevron.
I think it's because the edge at the back there, like the center, is not where it needs to be. I think it needs to be brought out a bit.
Oh, here?
Like this one.
Right. It says, I think I remember subdivision was created to make easier to edit geometry on old computers that had to be made more complex when ready to render.
Because you see there are two options, like levels viewport and levels render. They're separate, so And you need to make sure, obviously, that they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You got double cheese head if you.
Wow. Micah cosplaying as Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. Yeah, because I selected 4 as the viewpoint level, didn't I? Before?
Yeah. And just because, like, you need to watch out, because if your render subdivision is lower, then you will get a lower quality render.
Yeah. Then your viewport is,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it okay to move a point in this? Because I'm wondering whether this back point should be.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can move the points as much as you want.
Do some experimenting. Yeah. That will be a good start, right? Should I do this?
Yeah. That should do us really well.
Perfect.
Ooh,
but I can't
watch
go.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, because it's gonna try and bridge the gap between.
So I'll go to about here.
Yeah, we will need to do some extrusion. And actually, what I would maybe don't move it down and instead just extrude it right away, and we'll see how how much it will round itself.
Yeah.
I would just kind of bring it to kind of the same level as the other points.
Like that?
Yeah, kind of flatten it out.
About the same as the other one.
Yeah. So I think now we want to make a loop cut in the middle from this side view.
This way? Oh, right,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. So
to get that little L shape.
Is it that? That looks so wild.
It's that. It's the right angle. And that will give us phase 2 extrudes.
Down here.
Down here, yeah.
Okay. Extrude. That region?
Yeah. Don't extrude it again, because
I just want to
just move it down.
Wild.
And now we can start sculpting again. So it's starting to get a bit closer to
what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
So once we added that loop cut and then extruded, everything kind of fluffed out.
Basically getting a bit more square, and that's because of how the modifier works. So basically what it's doing is trying to bridge the gap between points by using curves. And so the more points there are, the less curvy it will be.
Right. Okay, so
you can change that by moving the points so that they're kind of rounder. Like the base shape is rounder to begin with.
Because it's very squared off right now, isn't it? Okay. And now let me just have you further. I'm wondering, do I want to select both of these and bring them in a bit?
By the way, if you want to try and have multiple views in your window.
Oh yes, please.
I noticed you're changing.
Yeah.
So you're gonna create new panes. So you have to move your mouse to the corner of one pane. So this is the viewport pane, and you can just. I think it's the upper right corner that you need to look for. And where the toolbar is, on the top. And your icon will become a little reticle, and you can just click and drag, and that will create a new viewport. And you can do it in any direction you want.
Can I do them side by side?
Yeah, you can't rearrange them, but you can merge them back. So, uh, you like the thing you did, like click and drag to create a new one. You do that, but in the other direction. There we go.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
it merges them.
So if I go this way, yes,
Yes.
perfect.
Now you
All
get
right.
surface. And both views are completely independent from each other. So,
The tools?
not the tools, but like the views. At least.
Right. So I can have a front on here and then.
Yeah.
Oh, where did my? Oh, they're gone. Where did my like X-ray
Wait.
tool go?
You have to scroll. You put your mouse over the toolbar and you scroll. That will.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, because it's becoming too big, like too small for the whole toolbar.
It is so cool that I can have this in X-ray and that.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like have them double back on themselves so they become two, like the toolbar becomes two layers rather than off the screen, or no?
I don't think so.
Alright.
That would be nice, but I think you have to scroll.
Okay. So.
I mean, it looks pretty good from the front.
Yeah, it's a different hairstyle than the one
Yeah.
I intend right now. She's got a little bit of like a pompadour style thing going on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it looks like a nice general shape, doesn't it?
Yeah. We
okay,
can
so
still do fine adjustments as we go.
I think this point probably needs to come down. So
Yeah, I would probably work with like instead of selecting edges, you would go selecting points.
yeah, we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
Point.
Because if you just want to select an edge, you can just select 2 points, which is not too
Yeah.
difficult at this stage anyway.
But also, I guess I can be on like. Oh no. I was gonna say I could be on edge over here, but then point.
No,
over here.
no, that's not one.
Okay.
That one is like jointed. Yeah. Because like what you do on the like it's only really like the viewport that's different.
Yeah.
You can change the camera, you can change the render settings, but you can't change what tools you have and what modifications you're doing. It's just like having like 2 cameras, basically.
I'm guessing. What the. I don't know how thick this should be. I guess, first of all, it needs to come in from the head. We don't need this much.
Yeah, you can move that back a bit. Also,
Yeah.
if you want to I've talked to you about this on Discord about how you can like make edges sharper without making new geometry.
Oh yeah.
Which could be nice to try. On
Where
the
are
hair,
you? Where are you imagining that for? The hair.
Because like the shape, like the way the shape flows, maybe it's a bit too blobby.
Definitely.
Like behind the head, behind the ears.
Yeah.
So maybe we can try and sharpen that edge.
Okay.
So,
I think now's a good time.
One thing I would recommend you do for that is clicking on the subdivision modifier, clicking the icon that's like the triangle, the upside down triangle. That's gonna like stick the original mesh to the new one. So you can still select the edges and points, but they will kind of glue themselves onto the shape of the.
Is that purely for visual reference, or?
It's for visual reference.
Oh, that's really handy. Yeah.
So you're still editing the original mesh, but it's kind of projected onto the shape that you created.
That is bananas in the best way.
So this is a weird shape at the bottom. Oh, I guess that's like Yeah, there's like you can see that little triangle end peeking like there
Yeah.
behind the ear.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's the bottom face of the like
Top.
front block.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess maybe we can take the edge beneath that.
This
The
one?
one that kind of crosses, yeah, like that. And we can
Okay.
try and sharpen it to see what it's gonna be like.
Okay. There you go.
So you can press N to bring up the side menu on the keyboard.
Ah.
And you'll see on edge data there's one that says crease, and that's just how sharp the edge is. So if you modify it, you can see, yeah, and that works for any edge basically.
So this is almost like doing the inverse of the like the correction for the Bezier curve, I suppose.
Yeah. It's kind of like what happens when you add a loop cut. It makes things sharper because like it's not gonna try and smooth it as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to still use like subdivision, but you do want to retain some sharpness, that's one way to do it.
Oh.
And it's a good way to do it because it doesn't add any extra geometry
Yeah.
that you have to deal with later, and you can modify it at any time, which is really nice.
So I am wondering if at some point I am going to have to do some subdivisions here, or sorry, some additional loop cuts maybe to like
Possibly, yeah.
give us a bit more. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
This is a completely new process to me. I feel like I've never worked in this way for anything before.
I don't think we've done like this kind of subdivision modeling before, actually.
No.
Because the duck, we kind of stayed very low poly.
Yeah. Really low poly.
But in a way, we're still modeling, like, it's still low poly. It's just that visually it gets like smoothed out and stuff.
Crazy to think about.
Yeah. But it does mean that I guess adjustments are a bit hard to visualize.
That was
beginner.
Yeah, that was the thing I was just about to say. Actually, I feel like I kind of don't know yet.
Yeah, you don't have the eye for how moving a face or a point will affect the final shape.
Exactly.
She currently looks like she's wearing a hat for winter.
Yes.
Yeah, like Kyle's hat in South Park.
Yeah, it really does.
So I think that point on the like very extremity of that pompadour should probably be brought back a bit. That will make the shape a bit less pointy.
Why is it?
I think it's because it's showing like the original position.
Like if it wasn't wrapped around?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so far forward. Okay. Yeah.
And you can bring it down a bit, I think, as well to
I think we need to look at the front. It's kind of getting there.
Yeah, I think the front is gonna look nicer because you can't really see. It's not gonna look square from the front, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Because we haven't touched on like the x-axis at all. We're only modifying the y and z-axis right now. But yeah, it's always useful. And if you want, you can make more views as well. If you want to have like full view thing.
What if I wanted to like see top down as well, or?
Yeah, like make more views, like kind of like a grid of different viewports. You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I don't. With it right now. Oh, the jarring change from orthographic to
yeah, the perspective
is so distressing. It really gives me like front camera versus back camera vibes.
I feel like you've got either the model is very big or the camera's field of view is very big.
How would I check this? Like, if the scale of the model is the issue?
I guess you would have to look at like make a cube, because by default cubes are like just 2 meters.
Okay. Give it a try. Add.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, so this bust is like about 4 meters tall.
We're putting it up in the town square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give it like marble texture or something. I mean, it's fine. It's not.
Yeah. It does distress me in when I'm out of all the graphic though.
Yeah, we might have to like make adjustments for a while until it looks good. That's basically how modeling goes.
Do that. Okay, so I'm trying to think now. Really, how? Because if we look at this side profile, really nobody's hair would do this. Like, I kind of wish I could see the model without headphone on, but I
mean, we can kind of like guess how it's like completing.
This guy says, "Let me believe in this fantasy hair." I
wish we had like the multiplayer blender thing set up.
Yeah. Oh, you really need to do that. Have you?
Yeah, we should. I haven't really messed around with it yet.
Yeah, we definitely need to.
Because I don't know what version of Blender it's for.
Oh, is it maybe for like an older?
Yeah, I think it might be. Oh, it's made by Ubisoft.
Oh wow, weird.
Okay, let's see releases. What's Okay, so what's the latest version for? I don't think it says what version of Blender it's for. Interesting. Last message in the thread is from last year.
Okay.
I don't think that bodes well for. Can I keep looking real quick? Okay, so this is the one from Ubisoft. Public Archive. Uh-oh, that's not good either. Mixer is not supported anymore. It has been archived. Oh, great.
Woo! Maybe there's a another one? Like another thing doing a very similar thing?
So the thing is, basically the project that Ubisoft was working on that required it is finished, so they went, okay, we don't need this anymore.
Wow.
Apparently we can use it as is, but we need an older version of Blender. And I don't know how that messes things up with like the geometry nodes. So,
okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Oh, someone has made one that uses the browser, like just normal web browser.
Wait, and loops into Blender?
Somehow?
Huh.
Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, it's a website. Join waitlist. No, thank you. I like the frequently asked questions. What is the thing? Oh, it's a multiplayer platform for artists to create and collaborate in real time, all in the browser. Questions, ID, comments, reach out to me at this address. Okay. Okay, fine.
Very early days, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay. That's somewhat hair. I'm not happy with it, but
Somewhat hair.
it is somewhat hair.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to maybe tackle the headphone a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine.
I think I would need to spend a bit of time and really think about
Yeah.
what is
maybe.
it. What am I trying to do here, and take it kind of out of the realm of.
I guess that's something you could do like off stream.
Yeah. I definitely, especially because you've taught me that process now. I think I could probably just toy around with it for.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing that I kind of guess might be necessary though is to have the second. Sort
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Because it's a fringe, you know. It's like it's it's almost like the direction of the hair should be different if it was
right.
You know, if we were actually doing anything more than just basic shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess sculpting organic shapes is a bit difficult.
It's really tough, yeah, but I think I've got even more of an appreciation for this technique and the skill.
It's not something I'm like super proficient with myself, so I guess aside from like the basic techniques of here's how this modifier works and what you can do with it, might fall a bit short, but
we'll get there.
It's something that you can just do with like trial and error, basically.
Yeah.
Blob hair fits the clay aesthetic, says Disco.
Yeah, but there's a happy medium between this and this, I think. There is a...
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to get rid of the station. Will appear for every character. And for now, I will also find where... so let's call this new hair for the time being, and also
new hair,
and also turn it off. And we'll bring back what I've got for the headphone for now.
Yeah.
I suppose I can turn the actual headband off. That's not required. Okay.
Means required. It's perfect.
So yeah, I think this is fine. That was obviously very straightforward.
Yeah,
they're just straight lines. Right? Yeah. This the kind of mic arm never looked great. That was I don't know whether I ever showed it close up on stream, but it is a sphere for the bendy straw bit. Then, so my thought was, okay, based on what I know already, what I'd probably do would be to a loop cut, then slide the loop cut down and extrude out. Does that make sense, or is there a smarter way of doing that?
Kind of curve out the
what's here already. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how we would round it. I guess we can try beveling maybe at some point. Okay, so yeah, we can just try extruding it and see how it goes.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
So let me see. I remember how to do this. So I'm going to select it, and I'm going to go into edit mode, and
yeah, you have the whole shape selected.
Out here. And then I should just be able to move this face.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might want to rotate it as well, so it faces the kind of right direction as well.
How would I work that out? Because, how
I guess you would just have to eyeball it.
Okay.
And you will also have to rotate the one that's at the root of the bend.
Oof, okay.
So that it kind of, because I guess right now the arm is getting a bit squished, because it's not really rotated properly.
Yeah.
But that's something you can fix like manually. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okie doke. So let's... Wait, how come we ended up with a...
Did you extrude
Twice?
a second time? Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. I guess I don't.
Yeah, I got a little...
Oh, weird.
Hi.
What is it doing that? That's odd.
Oh, it's just the center of the point, the faces, isn't it? It's like the little guy that lives there to say like...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we just want to select. Ooh, how do I select you though?
You need to go back to edge mode first, because you're in face mode, and you want to do alt click right, to select the whole loop.
There we go. Oh. And then, do I like shift alt click here to get the second one?
I believe so. Should work.
Yeah, nice.
There we go.
So we'll do our rotation now, and I'll control for the increments. Ooh.
Yeah, you'll have to move it as well, just to kind of correct the shape.
Right. So let's say we're aiming for like a 45.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna move these. Oh boy, this is gonna...
Yeah, you'll probably want to go to front view for this to kind of approximate. There we go.
Should I be doing that?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
You can just always adjust one like ring at a time, like rotation and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I will just move out this edge now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it works.
Yeah, it does work.
I don't know why that was so terrifying. I feel like all the steps today have been so scary, but they look good once they're...
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to select those edges again and move them up.
Yeah, you can correct that a bit as well. I guess you can't really do like orthographic in Paint 3D.
No.
That's why it's a bit off.
Oops.
Feel free to zoom in more if you
should. Nice. Okay. And
There we go.
then... Oh. Hey, Mustard.
Hey, Mustard, welcome. We do be blending here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're blending here.
Alright, good stuff.
Nice, we got a nice little straw hair. Like, just do
She keeps some...
It's not a helmet, it's like some vacation juice.
Yep.
It's a headset shaped flask.
Convenient.
The sound is very wet from these.
Oh. No one will ever know.
Except when she puts the mic in her mouth.
Okay, that's looking pretty accurate to me.
Yeah. Now we can try and bevel it to get it slightly rounder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I don't hate it like that, but I think
Ooh,
having the
what
little
do you mean?
huh?
What do you mean?
Like
Change it! Change it now!
okay.
Just kidding. You don't have to if you like it.
No, I
nice.
think we should try and round it a bit, but I'm just saying like
How does it look like in like smooth shading mode though?
oh, good point.
Just right click it in yeah, shade smooth. Okay.
Sonic just suddenly with his soap shoes comes grinding down here. What is it? Shade flat. Then I need to go back to how it was.
Yeah. Try maybe auto smooth so that it like, because auto smooth will try to retain the sharpness. So like it will kind of figure out, you know, which areas should be, you know, flat and which shouldn't be. Oh, there's something weird with the
Yeah.
tip, I think. I think you might need to rotate it on its own,
Right.
maybe. Because it's kind of skewed instead of
It is,
rotated.
yeah. Let's give it a go. There. How do I get it back just to the flat, completely flat shaded like it was before?
You just shade flat in object mode.
Is that really how it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also look, it's no longer in position here.
Strange occurrences. I'm doing good, Mustard. Thank you. How are you doing? He asks about his two favorite streamers. I don't see, like, I know who Dom is, but I don't know who the second one is.
Dang! Should have seen that coming. But I'm doing good. Really, really enjoying the blend.
And I like that you reacted as if I were dissing you, but I was dissing myself.
No, I realized I can't accept this Voxy slander.
I'm gonna get kicked out for slandering myself.
Yeah.
Gonna get thrown out of the spaceship.
Open the
The
airlock. Yeah.
This is gonna be like a bunny-shaped ice cube floating.
Okay, so we need to squish a sphere here. Sphere here.
Sphere.
Man, Mustard, I hope you get a nice sleep when it is time for you to get back home. Alright, let's squish it.
Squish it, squish it, squish it. All software should do this sound when you skill something.
Why I mean I know why it doesn't, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Why doesn't software have UI sound effects? It's
Oh, sorry about your tooth, Mustard. That sounds rough.
oh no. Yeah, definitely get it checked. The dentist.
You should stop chewing on rocks, Mustard. Doesn't sound very healthy.
I concur.
Freddy said, you have a good relationship with bosses, so you'll do great someone. Because he said he was applying to first job soon.
Very good. Do you think that can be pun of the stream? Does that qualify?
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
Very
definitely. Punny. Hey Mustard. No, not well. Hey Mustard, because like you know, cool mustard and stuff. But hey Choops. My brain just shut off completely.
Oh, hey.
Mr. Observador sent a £2.46
Cool
super
mustard.
chat. Hello guys.
That's gonna be his
passing
new
by to say
nickname in
hi.
Discord, though.
Also, I saw a bit of the model already. Looking good, Domio and Vox.
Mr. O, thank you very much for your both your super chat and your lovely message. Great to have you, even if it's just a flying visit. You also did save Voxy. I'm just gonna say you timed that perfectly, Mr. O. Voxy did a very Dom-esque goof, which has now been washed away by by your wonderful super chat, because I was about to.
Choops, you're very cool also, but I just wanted to say welcome back. Oh, I keep just digging deeper. Now I know how you feel.
Mm-hmm. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah. I think you're being a bad influence on me.
It's like how you somehow definitely got sick from me, despite the same thing happening.
Yeah.
You're getting the VideoDojo.
Your Discord messages were infected.
Yeah. Getting the brain rot now as well.
I'm feeling it. Oh,
I'm
already bad at video games. What's gonna happen now?
You don't want to know.
Just the controller will just slip out of my hands every time.
Okay, that looks not terrible.
That's Mike right there.
That's a mic. I have
It
no
sounds-
idea how I'm going to do
It
that.
sounds like a cheap $2 headset from
Oh,
the big brand store.
yeah, you know that when Mike is sending messages through, it sounds like the Apple earpod mic is inside her mouth. Like, it sounds like just terrible mouth noises non-stop.
Just sounds like she's caught in a storm all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks really nice from the front. Hang on, let me put the new hair on. Yeah, it's definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, wait. New hair and headband.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh.
It's kind of
Shading.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah. One thing to note about cylinders is they don't really work with the subdivision modifier.
Cylinders don't.
Yeah, so like the
Interesting.
headband is kind of, kind of jagged.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's if you try doing a subdivision modifier, it will be a bit weird, essentially.
Ooh. Oh, it's like
Yeah.
crimped.
Yeah.
Also, it went completely flat. Oh, right. I see what's happening. Okay. Interesting. She's wearing
Starting
a
to,
like a cake.
Oh.
What are those things called? Like a cupcake
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah, the cups, I guess.
Yeah. Troop
Or it
says,
looks like a maid.
oh yes,
with little-
absolutely. Yeah. That's definitely what it is. I love how I went to cupcake cup and you went to like the maid headband.
That says a lot about us, I think.
Mm-hmm. Everybody sees one or the other. Troop says, quotes,
You've got two
crimped.
wolves inside of you.
Huh?
A muffin one and a maid one. Like you've got two wolves inside of you.
Yeah. We need an image of that.
Quick, bring up the Paint 3Ds.
The only way we could possibly
Someone
do it.
says, of course, Voxy thinks of me. But so did I. At least I'm not alone. Wait, yeah, we know, like, two kinds of people.
You're either a what was it? You're either a knight or you're a baby. We're adding a new one to the list.
You're either a flat dumb or a 5 volt.
What was I? I was about to ask something.
Oh no, we got sidetracked. What was that?
That was my thinking noise.
Oh no, do the thing you were doing. That usually helps me remember.
Okay, so wait. The headband was off. The new hair was off. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. Hey, it worked, Foxy. Good suggestion.
Yeah. Because like usually when you put it back into context, helps you remember things.
Yeah. So it was gonna be these little details on the headset. So I really imagined this as being like an extrusion that goes all the way around to sort of the same point at the front of the back. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't with the tools I had.
Totally extrude those bits from the sphere.
But then they won't be canted like they are here, will they?
What do you mean?
Oh
yeah, I see, yeah.
Yeah, so like
I mean, it's kind of tilted in this way already. Like, if you look at the faces, they're kind of pointing a bit downwards.
Yeah, a little. These
and
ones,
I think it would make more sense because it would follow the geometry as well.
Let's give it a go. So we'll go into edit mode.
And we'll just have to select the faces that you want to extrude.
Okay, so let's say we'll go like...
Yeah, don't forget you can refer to this view you've got there.
Yeah.
I think you would probably need to select like one row lower instead.
Yep, you are right. This current tune is a bop.
I'm bopless.
Bop deprived.
It's my punishment.
Mustard says sense from underbrain.
That's where most of my senses are.
Oh. So should we just try and extrude this?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It don't have that same pizzazz.
Oh.
I mean, we could just.
See, I mean, you could just have a cylinder.
Cylinder, yeah, exactly. But that feels like it feels like we should have moved beyond that. But it does seem like the perfect fit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megalobrainia from Underbrain.
Who said that? I didn't see that message.
Oh
yeah, Freddy's. Yeah. Incredible. Alright, back into object mode then. And we'll make a cylinder. And I guess scale this this way first, and then this way.
Someone says, I mean, other than touching the top of your head, all your senses are under your brain. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Very.
It's science, you know.
Just science.
Every scientist will agree. We need to get Twitter's opinion on this.
Oh yeah, I feel you would just get a very, very disapproving look.
Like, you just tell her it's an emergency right now.
Yeah.
Hey, tweet us. Are the senses under the brain?
It's
It just
3
flames
a.m.
across you.
Oh man, okay, this is gonna be tilted on so many axes. I'm gonna be tilted at the end of this.
It's just Riel's just asking her all kinds of questions because he's like a child.
Oh,
It's
you
just
know.
asking.
Yeah, you know Rail asks the wildest question. Like, wait, what do you mean you don't know? You're a scientist.
Just asking a bunch of questions about dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey sis, do you know if dinosaurs play football?
They must have done, right? They were cool.
With rocks? Like big boulders
Big
the size of a school.
I knew it was coming. You beat me to it. I think I'm gonna have to swish a bit this way. Oh,
Squeak.
Eesh.
I think we might have to like make a half cylinder also.
Oh, right, because we need to see the front, don't we? All right, let's do it.
I feel like your sounds are getting stranger. But,
It's as like each fold pings out of my brain. Like it just like that's the sound of my brain getting one bit smoother. Okay. So I need to loop it.
yeah, we can loop.
Oh,
Let loop.
this is what they meant when they said the troops is
Is-
loops.
Oh,
Finally,
wait,
we
but
understand.
something. Oh, right, because like the top of the cylinder is not really a
Oh,
valid piece.
right.
It's nasty and gone.
It's like my brain. So I need to do something.
Okay, I'm gonna walk you through it. You can
Okay.
delete the faces, like both of them. Yeah. Destroyed. You want to check the icon on the top right next to the like butterfly thing. There's an icon. This one, yeah. That's gonna merge the vertices that are very close together. So that's gonna help us like kind of close in the shape.
Mm-hmm.
So now you wanna select go in either edges or vertices mode. And you just want to select the loop on the top. Just select it.
Yeah.
Like the alt and no, the actual loop, like the circle.
Oh, Alt, right? Sorry, you did expressly say it. Yep, okay.
And then you can press E, and immediately after you press S, and you type in 0.
Nice.
There we go. Now you've got like a proper like fan arrangement, and you do that. You do the same for the bottom, and
E?
so ES0.
Haha, nice one. So now we can loop it.
Yeah, I mean it's already technically looped. You've already got like you can already just select one half of it. But I guess because you scaled it, you squished it and stuff, it might not be. Oh, actually, yes. Yeah,
It should, right?
Yeah, I can see where it is, like roughly.
Oops. Oof, I made this very difficult for myself.
You can always change that. So if you select the object again, you can click in the properties panel. It's the icon right above the modifiers one. So like it's like the square with like the little corners on it, just above the wrench.
These guys?
No, the blue wrench of the modifier thing.
Gotcha. Yep.
And you can just change the rotation.
Back to 0.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay, that was it. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so if we go top down orthographic,
Yeah, you can just
pan across. Zoom in. Go on X-ray. Select.
and delete the vertices. And if you delete the vertices, the faces will delete automatically.
Delete.
Okay, let's delete edges instead, maybe. There we go.
Ooh.
And then you can
I think I grabbed too many.
that's fine. We can fill those in. So if you go into edit mode, which you are already in, I believe, you can select the vertices that you've that are disconnected, and you just press J, and it will. Why not? Okay, select the four face, like the four corner, like the four vertices.
Oh, make a face.
Yeah, and you just press F to make a face.
Okay. One more.
You'll need to do it for the. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this bottom face missing now, so you can just do the same. And...
Nice. Oh, good shout. And then the last.
And yep.
Okay.
Don't forget the ones in the center, I think, because like that's the point.
Yes. Bam. Thank you for guiding me through that, Boxy. I would have gotten so scared, I think. Alright, so that is now our strange half a cylinder.
Yep.
Need to go back and position it appropriately.
Yeah. So go back to object mode so that you can like. Yeah. There we go.
Beep. And do some crazy
Some
rotating.
great discussion in chat right now.
Oh
I just
yeah?
noticed. Yeah. About how sleeping is gay.
True. Yeah. Agreed.
Man plus man equals a more manlier man. Just how the Greeks taught us.
Also factually accurate. Again, just science.
Yeah.
Actually, that's maths.
Hey, Tweeta, can you confirm? Live Tweeta's reaction. She's just not there anymore.
We'll go back into this folder and Tweeta's just gone.
She left a note saying I can't do this anymore.
I think it needs to be.
Dom. Hyperventilating.
Yeah. I guess I need to. This needs to be like sheared off, doesn't it?
Just rotate it, I guess. The other way. Because it's a cylinder, it will stay around.
You mean like
the whole cylinder. And I recommend you check
it's not round because I stretched it.
Dom.
But it needed to be stretched.
Dom, why would you do that?
Oh wait. No, maybe it didn't need to be stretched. No, this isn't. Oh my.
I'm telling you about this.
Oh, I know what we need to do. I've got it.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Mission accomplished. That's it, right?
Do it on the other side as well.
Oh, I will, Voxy. Don't you worry.
Shoop says, I know what to do. Then buys another loopy.
Okay, it hasn't solved that problem. I feel better, but it hasn't solved that problem.
Wait, you told me about loops. Wasn't that what you said?
Ah, very good. I thought you said loopsy.
That sounds like a catchphrase. Like
Loopsie. Okay, that's more like it, I think. Well, this track sounds like the lost F-Zero track. It's a Mega Man X track thing. Okay. Bleh. Oh.
This is what this is gonna be now. But you can just change the scale. Like you're in like the properties tab right now on the. You can see all the things. Yeah.
Oh,
you can just. Yeah, don't forget the y-axis.
Yeah, I'd thoroughly forgotten.
I just learned something incredible. I like how, because you were very zoomed in, it looks like it's like massive. Because I can't see the rest of the thing.
Yeah. No reference point for it.
It's big. The jam theme is your mom's credit card number. Oh, how convenient.
Perfect. Oh wait.
You buy more buff coins with that.
Oh.
Oh no!
What did I do?
Killed it.
I mean, it's clear what I did.
Yeah. I wonder what might have happened. All trying to find the one who did this.
How could this have happened?
What somebody think of the models?
So it's Z, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I feel like this should have taken me 20 seconds.
Fine. We've got like all evening.
Okay. Wait, so I need one of these not in X-ray so I can work out. Top edge too. I made a really like surprisingly complicated shape here.
It's like defusing a bomb. I'm just watching you behind the bomb-proof shield.
Yeah. You sure he knows what he's doing?
No. just calling over the radio. Do you change the Y or the Z axis?
Yeah.
I think it's protruding too much compared to the reference.
Yep. But it's got this weird little guy here now. Okay, alright. Well, let's...
The noises are just completely like overtaking your I wouldn't do that.
I think I need to... Wait, what?
Because like your thing is rotated and you're scaling along the global coordinates instead of the local ones. So
oh, right.
weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like evil dumb is trying to materialize from your body. The noises are just an after effect of that.
That's what modeling this earphone has done to me. I don't like it, but it's a starting point.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I think that's another one of those where I'll just need to fiddle.
We'll
off
just texture
stream
on it.
for-
It's fine.
Yeah, I just need to fiddle with it for a while.
Yeah.
These
It's
guys,
like
I don't-
surrounded by empty cups of coffee and
Oh, hang on. Maybe we can use your
Yes.
little guy for this. Yeah, yeah, and then just sink
Yeah.
them into the...
Yes, yes.
Seems doable.
Evil Dumb be like, let's try for realsies and end after a
Oh, what a terrible... Oh, I like this. I like seeing Micah's hair
Yeah.
lined up here.
Let's just grab the hair from the actual model and paste it on it. Like nobody will notice.
Just do another reference image just of their hair and just like slide it over.
Like she can't ever rotate her head ever. It's like,
Yeah. No, she can, but the hair just rotates. It's the hair billboards.
It's like a PNG just pasted it right on.
Yeah. I guess if you did put the fringe as its own PNG on the front, you could get away
we're
with quite...
calling a VTuber now.
Yeah. That's exactly how the live 2D stuff works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try and get these guys. So I need to draw... Wait, first of all, I want to get rid of the split screen just so I can see a little bit what I'm doing. So...
Oh no, voice speeder just did the thing you warned me about. I just took my sound art stage until I clicked. I'm still
thinking. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just about to say I'm gonna need to draw some...
Yeah.
Well, guys here.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
add curve, or is there just like a path, or it's just a curve that I'm gonna make flat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like it will always make like something, but never the thing you want. So might as well leave it. Those will be the easiest to draw because it's like 2 lines.
Perfect. Excuse me. So this.
Maybe just keep the hair as 3D DLC. If you buy the season pass, you can get the hair for everybody.
Now with hair. Alright, so it is the geometry nodes.
Yes.
And it is the round cap.
Yep.
Curve. And oh,
nice. Perfect.
oh, look at that!
Oh, first try.
First try. Is gonna...
You can like
Oh.
go from the top and like modify the curve that way, I
of
believe.
course! Wow! Okay.
It's 3D, so you can like adjust it in
Wait,
3D.
what is 3D? That doesn't sound
That's
right.
John.
Yeah. Of course! Yep. Alright. I legit forgot that I could manipulate this in 3D.
Oh,
If I-
silly Dom.
Oh, right, yeah. Almost forgot. Okay. Welcome back, Movies XP.
There's an interesting project where someone is remastering the Simpsons hit and run game. I've seen that, it's pretty cool. Billboard hair actually works really well for characters like Lisa Simpson. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess they didn't want to figure out how to model her hair in 3D, which is fair. I can respect that. That's perfect.
That's it.
Just glued on, yeah.
Marge? Why is our daughter's hair all flat? Homer! At least she has hair, Homer!
oh,
Vine boom.
This is like the you just wrote like the entire, I don't know, 432 season.
Yeah. Can I just copy this in object mode?
Yeah, you can do Shift D and it will duplicate.
Shift. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, it's fine. It did.
This one.
Yeah. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, I accidentally did Control C,
I mean,
Control V.
Fine, it's the same thing. But when you do Shift D, it will let you like move it immediately.
Gotcha. Okay. Control D, right?
Shift D.
Oh.
You can press Z to restrict to
Yep.
the axis you want.
Okay.
I can't even see them. I don't know how you do it. This extra view is very.
it's very.
X-ray-y.
Yeah, it's very pale, isn't it? Okay. Is there a way to like auto distribute evenly on like an axis?
Good question. I don't know.
That feels like something they should
what
have.
you could do is use a modifier. It's called the array modifier that will do it for you.
Can I do that across with the three of them selected?
You would need like it's gonna make copies of the object of one object. So you would. I should probably have told you that before you did this whole thing.
I'm probably just start.
Yeah.
It's too essential.
No, it's just detail. I mean, realistically, we won't even see it, I think.
I know. It's so unnecessary. Okay. I think that is the headphone.
Hey, nice. Look at that.
Yeah, that's some real progress. And if we put the new hair on too. Yes, if we put the headband and then the new hair. Yeah, that's looking pretty Micah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. From the front at least.
From the front. In orthographic. But also like
I mean,
the side profile is a lot better. Yeah.
And the headband and earphone are kind of hiding the like kind of janky junction of the hair as well.
Agreed.
I guess it's just going to be a matter of like tweaking the points, adding loops and stuff until it feels right.
Which I think I'll just slowly kind of chip away at.
All right.
I'm wondering, do you have a suggestion for how best to do the eyeliner, or do you think it's going to be a big tap?
I mean, your way of like having just spheres kind of like behind and kind of peeking out, it probably should work fine.
Okay. So let's try going. If I copy and paste this, will it keep the mirror modifier on it?
I believe so, yeah.
Nice. Cool. So let's just try.
Just move it up a bit, I guess.
Yeah. Those. Up and then.
And back.
Because it's got to go out a little.
Yeah, but it will move out in the same direction for both. You would need to move them in edit mode to do that because of the mirror modifier. Because like you're moving the
right. Yes. Thank you. Yep. Edit mode. Yep. Of course. Yeah.
Don't forget to use X-ray mode in case to make sure you've selected all the points.
Ooh.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay.
But I...
Wait, I think you selected the wrong one.
Yeah, I did too. What did I do?
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
What did I do?
I think you've cancelled what you did, like the duplication, I think. Because I don't see I002 anywhere.
Okay, let's start again. Copy V.
Yep,
Then we're going to
Edit
go
mode.
into object edit mode. Then we're going to
Yes.
select. And we're going to go X-ray. Then we're going to go side view. Then we're going to go back. Then we're going to turn X-ray mode off for a bit. And we're going to go out a bit.
Yep. Yeah.
But then up.
a bit. Hey, nice.
Huh.
Probably maybe scale it on
Horizontally?
X.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Looking more like it. Tiny bit more. Okay. X-ray off. Did that happen?
Oh, wait, it's
Oh,
emerging.
is it the rotation?
Maybe move it back a bit.
I guess I should have done these flat and then rotated them together.
Probably.
I mean, I can still do that. That might be a smarter choice. Yeah, let's just ditch these ones.
It's just like, I mean, I guess it should be fine now. Like, you just have to make sure it doesn't poke out of the.
Yeah, but I feel like as soon as I move this now to get it into position, it will poke out.
Maybe you should flatten it some more.
I think I'm gonna go.
Cause like it's still poking out, so you might need to.
Wait, it's still poking out?
Yeah, because like you can see the grid, like.
Oh, that?
It was peeking out of the eyeball, I think, wasn't it? Was it an illusion? When you zoom out, like when you go into.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah. It must be like sharing the same.
Oh yeah, maybe. I would probably just flatten it a bit more.
I want to do them again. I think you are right that flattening in it would work, but I think I will. I think it would be so quick to just do them again flat and then move everything together.
Yeah.
I think I'll feel.
The thing is, like the way it's done, like in rotated, you can't really move them all at once because they're separate objects, and they won't be able to rotate together. Because
oh, is it not possible to like select in object mode and move them all together?
Oh, right. Yeah. I think edit mode works if you have multiple objects selected. Never mind. I'm silly. I'm a silly goose.
Let's give it a try. Worst thing that happens, we'll just have to undo a few times. So
yeah, I would probably just hide them and like we did with the old hair, just in case. Safety first,
Very true. Okay, let's do the new
eyes 2.0 _ final.
X4 final. We'll mirror modify.
Yeah, you're in object mode, so you can't.
I'm still in object mode, right? There we go. Down. I think one of the things that because it's been a while since I tried to learn a new piece of software, especially one that is so full of little kind of, alcoves. The thing that I'm remembering is it just takes a very long time to get fast in stuff. Dude, like,
That's why I think learning about shortcuts is
useful.
useful because
Definitely.
I think shortcuts are a bit better to memorize than where buttons are.
Yeah.
Because there are contexts where, the toolbar might change place or just not be there at all. Yeah.
Am I a Tekken fan? Asks Disco. I really enjoyed Tekken 2 back in the day, and Tekken 3 actually. I'm not much of a fighting game person. I can't. I'm not good at it. But I I really enjoyed it. Okay. So this is
The Earth is flat.
this is our eyeliner.
Hmm.
Okay, good. So I should duplicate this in object.
Yeah.
Duplicate it in object mode, it will duplicate both halves, right?
Yeah. If you duplicate it in like edit mode, I think we'll just add to that object. It's not what we want.
No.
Um,
So,
I think you've already copied it because it says like sphere. Oh no, that's
right.
the
Um,
thing.
like, guess I should keep the headphone prefix.
Mm.
Okay.
Is Micah specifically a reference to Miku because of Micah's interest, or was this a coincidence?
Um, it is a coincidence. I wasn't consciously thinking of Miku. The reason that I settled on the name Micah was because,
So the mic.
yeah, she wears a mic.
The character's always follow a very simple pattern.
Yes. Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
mad about the tutorial one.
I did like I thought of like I thought of tutor, and then I was like, oh, there really needs to be a character called um Rail, and but I didn't know what that character would be for a while. Disco says likewise Dom's persona is called Helmeto. Can't believe you leaked my full name, Disco.
That's a good one. Damn, Disco. Can't believe you do that. It's almost as if I was called Bunny or something.
Yeah. Everybody can only be known by their profession or their like, I guess what they're wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean that is like that's name that is names. If you think about it, Foxy,
Yeah.
that is names.
True. Does this mean Xantorta?
Oh,
Ooh.
it's just because I haven't brought it. Spooky
So what
though.
would Disco be called? I don't know what
This,
Disco's character.
I guess, disco. Oh yeah, like pixely man.
It's Pixel, but instead of an I, it's a Y.
Nice. Oh no, Tubes. Tube says Funko.
Someone says Hattie for Hattie is Ratty's cousin. It just. I mean, Disco. He wears a turtle shell technically.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is it clothing?
Maybe he's called Sheldon
I really like the name.
because of the the shell. Turtles have shells. It's Sheldon. You know.
I don't
He
see.
dons a shell.
That's a little highbrow for me, Moxie. I don't.
No, he dons a shell. Okay.
I think it's a bit of a stretch.
Oh.
Oh no! I've just realized. Okay, Moxie, watch.
Yes.
Also,
That's you after 4 hours of blending.
yeah. Why I was making all those noises. Wait, what did I? Eh?
Oh, Choop says my shell is canonically a big house on the inside, so it's not so much clothing as it is shelter. Oh.
That pun of the stream award has already been distributed. It's an honorary mention. I did something funky here.
What did you do? What did you do?
I don't know. Eyeliner. None of these are eyeliner.
Dom.
What did I do?
I think you just duplicated them and didn't rename them. That's all.
No, but I did do eyeliner as like the correct.
Yeah, but then you duplicated it and didn't rename them. So they're all called eyeliner 1.
It's not the naming, it's the fact that I thought
the...
No, but the naming is broken, but the issue is that I did do the eye. Like I scaled and shifted the eye forward, but it's not being I somehow undid that work.
Oh, okay.
You see, like both these are the exact same.
Yeah. Okay. Micah's eyes are a big mood.
Got real like awooga energy here.
It's like, you know, her eyes can follow the cursor, but it's broken.
What is the white of the eye called? Is that the sclera?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it eye white.
Eye white.
You know, the eye white.
And then there's the eye black.
Yeah. Edit mode. Oh, my brain is mush.
Oh no, we might have to. I mean, it's getting late, so.
I think we'll do this and then. Probably time to call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been wanting to work on my material a bit more on my own time.
Man, that screenshot you sent through earlier is so exciting. Unbelievably exciting.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And I've been learning a lot about stuff. Because like the thing I wanted to do is being able to have a sky texture, but it affects the lighting. It gives you ambient lighting, and I didn't want that, so I learned a way to make it not do that.
So is it still affecting right now?
No, it's not affecting. It's like the first thing I did.
Hey.
So like you have a sky, but the ambient color is still completely black, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I can still adjust the lighting as I want, and I can like change colors how I see fit, which is amazing. Because you know you gotta get a very unrealistic shading going on.
Yeah.
Chip says, I will never live down the time Doms made me say or hey on live on stream.
Sorry, Tubes. I mean, it was not inaccurate. You mapped the horn to the A button.
Sure, Dom, sure.
Okay, wait. So that's the eyeliner one. That's the eye white. So we just need to push the eyeliner back a tiny bit on the edge. Oh, but I'm still in edit. Go back out. I guess I...
Yeah, but because your origin is like... Oh, no, it's there, okay. Whoop.
Okay.
Yeah, there's...
Are we getting...
Oh, because they're too big, maybe.
Tiny bit.
Probably. I guess we won't really get a good sense of how it looks until we get the colors in, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is, if we select all of these,
Yeah.
then go to edit mode.
Yeah, you should be able to...
Okay.
Nice. I wasn't sure of that.
Whoa.
You're in scale. Uh-oh. Now she's really a Wooga.
Yeah. We are still alive, Mustard, although I think we're gonna release.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
getting there,
look at
though.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing a good job eyeballing it.
Oh. Get out.
Just hear disconnect sound.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I think... Can I scale? I can scale everything.
Yeah, you can scale it.
Okay. Cool. Alright, I think that's basically it. Obviously, sans eyelashes.
I didn't know Sans had eyelashes.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
What did I do? Okay. No,
Mamma
I
mia.
somehow like free transfer.
Sans eyelash sheltered universe. You know he would have the most luscious eyebrows.
Definitely.
Eyelashes. Eyebrows too, I think. Would be.
Oh no, I rotated it the wrong way. I'm being smothered. Okay, there we go. I wish I could, I really wish I could make... Oh boy, how am I going to explain this? I mean,
Ooh.
I wish it was possible to do, like, the eyes be flat, and then do... like, make it... Oh, I'm in a raise. Convex. So it wraps around the curvature of the head.
Do it. Do you want to learn how to do it?
I do, but not right now.
Do you
Unless
wanna
it's like
learn how to do it?
ridiculously easy.
We can give it a try. I don't know how well it will work, but we can give it a try. Let's just try with maybe like only the eyelashes. For now. Oh, do you want to try with the blush?
Yeah, that makes sense, I think.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let me
you can
just
select blush.
sorry, let me just real quick do the eyes. Let's finish off the eyes. I started having the thought before I'd finished this. They just need to...
I'm just gonna wonder how it will look.
Yeah, it might look funky.
Yeah, there's the snap to surface thing, but I wasn't thinking of that. Let's go. I was thinking of the shrink wrap modifier.
instead. Okay, for now that'll do.
Okay. Yeah, let's try with something easy to.
Yes. So let's give it a go with
Yeah,
the
it's just a new modifier. Basically, just add it. It's called the shrink wrap.
Did we look at this
is-
last time?
No, I haven't shown you those. I think it's in the form, so the column right next to the one you're in.
Bam.
And then you can pick. There's a target thing, and there's a little pipette that you can just click, and it'll let you pick an object. So you just click on the face.
Oh.
Fail to set value. Uh-oh. Well. Maybe if you put a shrink wrap modifier on the top of the stack again.
Ah, yes.
So I don't know how annoying it is, the mirror modifier.
Ah, yes.
Oh, it just flattened it like a pancake.
Ooh, why can I... Huh? I can no longer, pan. Oh, there we go.
Oh, really? Oh, it just squished it. Yeah, maybe if...
Oh, but it is doing it, though.
Yeah, but it's flattening it. I don't know.
Completely flattened.
Maybe if you play around with snap mode or wrap method or something.
That mode. Outside.
Hmm?
What is this?
Oh, it did something weird.
Oh.
Oh, it's like it's peeling off.
Like when there's a sticker on an apple.
Looks like a Lambo animation thing.
Yeah. This is how
Okay,
the
that's
micas are assembled in the factory. Okay, so not outside, above. Bleh.
Oh, you have an offset that's negative, so it's just gonna go inside. Yeah, it's still flooding it like a pancake.
That's
Which I don't
strange.
really like. So I think what it's doing is it takes all the vertices and just
Is it possible to just do like this, these faces and those faces, like on the?
Technically, we'd have to do like vertex groups and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, hang on, wait. Outside. Oh my goodness! Wow, Micah found some great shells down at the beach.
Target normal. There's no an option we haven't tried. Target normal object. Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's not a tumor.
Oh well. Hey, that's a problem for another day.
Yeah, it was worth trying.
This is getting there. This
Yeah.
is a real improvement over what we started today with. So, Foxy, you taught me about using the pen tool, and
Yeah.
we got to utilize your incredible, what's it called?
Wow, Dom.
You know, the thing that Foxy spent a lot of effort on. That
I mean, I just followed a tutorial.
What is it actually called?
It's geometry nodes thing. To make round caps on curves.
There we go. To allow us to have the wonderful sort of sausage shapes.
It's the eyebrow mouth Micromatic 500 and 2.
See, I would have remembered the name if it was that.
It's Curvy, the everybody's favorite character.
Yes. We've got the headset looking good. And I think the big one was learning about this subdivision and the kind of wrap that can be done there.
Kirby says, no troops. I said curvy. It's like scurvy, but without the S.
Oh no. Wait, Choops likes Kirby?
Nah, I don't
That
think
can't
so.
be right.
Because like their character is like a Koopa. It's not Kirby.
Right. I don't know much about Mario.
Sonic.
Oh, I clicked on Chief.
Oh, Chief reveal.
I was hoping to do his funny little mustache. I guess I could do that now because I know exactly how to
Yeah.
do the thingy. But it would be to a point on the end. It wouldn't use the.
Mm.
In that case, shouldn't I make a cone and then just extrude?
You can do that. You can do. I mean, you can do it however you want, really.
Is it possible to scale the sphere on one end of the like, is it possible to scale this down
Yeah.
independently of the other one?
Yes. In fact, I realize I haven't touched on that, but you can do that. It's very quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, just tab into edit mode to get back to the curve. Not that edit mode. And there's the icon that's like it's the fourth from the bottom on the toolbar on the left. That's the radius thing, and you can click on a point and set its radius.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, sorry, tutor. Let's just real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. I mean, Voxy, if you need to get off, feel free. I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes to try and do this.
I can stick with you till the end.
All right. So, I don't have a reference on my computer for this. I want to do. By the way, the body is not. It's not final.
What do you
believe it or
mean?
not.
Perfect.
So this is a character that you haven't met before, chat. But I'm not going to say anything more about.
Oh,
right
you're
now.
not gonna say about how he's like the beep of the beep, and that he's all about beep and.
Oh my god, what a filthy character. Okay, wait. So
I like his little donut mouth.
I viscerally dislike his donut mouth because it gets thinner here and wider.
I do
here.
too, but it's funny. So.
Yeah, that's true. This is my face after a few minutes of using Blender.
It looks like it should be able to stretch, like when he talks, like it just scales up and down. And
wait, I can make this. Wait, hang on.
Oh, it's gonna scale the other way.
That's a new shape face.
Bobby Dom. No, it's called Donnie because he has a donut mouth. Obviously.
How the naming works.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so object mode. Add curve. Bezier.
A curve.
Curve. Edit mode. Delete. Vertice.
Delete.
Then it's well, we'll need the mirror modifier with clipping on.
Yes.
And then I guess here I actually want to just draw it probably.
Ooh.
Because it's because it's not like super uniform.
Oh, we're getting fancy here.
Let's try like
Oh, you're giving him Wario.
which I then need to
It looks like a very long nose hair, actually.
Oh no, it really does, doesn't it?
It looks like someone tugged on it and went doing.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Oh,
why is that one like the only one that's gone super sharp?
Mysteries that we haven't solved. Oh, it looks like they're so. It's so jagged. Rhythm tweezers.
Yes.
Maybe press delete and dissolve it so it can just like. Oh, what are you doing? Stop! It hurts.
Just delete?
If you press delete, is one option. Yeah, dissolve, and that will.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Oh man, we've got some night and baby music.
Oh, no, perfect. I really want to plug them. I don't know why. They look like you should be able to pull them off. Just go doink.
I can definitely see it. I don't like... Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. It's just a test. So... You pull one hair and the opposite hair retracts inwards, says Chalupa.
That's how he cleans his nose.
Oh,
It
it's
just
like
goes
flossing.
Just flossing my sinuses.
Oh. Brutal.
Hey, you gotta have good hygiene.
It's true.
Inside and out.
4 out of 10 dentists. Wait, no, it wouldn't be dentists. It's sinus doctors. Approved.
Yeah, also known as dentists.
Those dentists.
Ah, yes. That's a terrifying image.
Oh.
It's like a thing that goes like.
I mean,
your nose.
I guess you do have cavities. In like.
Hey. You got 2 of them.
Exactly. Yeah, this is very insensitive. I can't believe we're making dental puns when Mustard's over here.
Disco says, hope the next Dojo theme is nose hair.
Wow, not only has Disco leaked my full name, but also leaked the next Dojo theme.
Isn't that right, dumb helmet?
Helmetto. Geometry nodes, more like geometry nose.
And goes on top. Yeah. Oh god, my nose! That's terrifying.
Okay, so wait, at the thickest, I guess we want it to be like that thick, but then at the thinnest,
Oh really? I thought it was gonna be like thicker than that. Like you can set the thinnest point and make it thicker as it.
Oh, true. Okay.
It's very flexible. Shoop says, "Oh, that was upsetting."
That was
Yeah.
upsetting.
One thing I want to try though, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Do you want to turn on the top center? You know, there's like a bunch of tools. There's one on the right, which is called proportional editing. So you want to click the one that's right next to it. That's how you enable it.
That one?
Yeah. And now I want to see if you can change like the thickness of the curve using the tool that I showed you earlier.
This
Just
one?
to see if it. Yes, just to see if it works. Oh, you've selected the whole curve, so just need to do a point. And then you can use the scroll wheel to change the radius of proportionality.
Oh.
So what it does is it will kind of propagate the changes you make on a radius.
Right.
Basically. So everything outside the circle won't be affected, but everything inside it will be. But there's like a smooth fall off.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
really
for
cool.
every tool as well. Ugh.
Oh! Deeply upsetting.
I don't like this. Yeah, so you can use that for like move tools and stuff. So that's another way you can maybe sculpt things.
Yeah.
The face veins. Oh,
Why is
no.
everyone saying veins?
It's mustard, just saying veins.
Classic mustard move.
He's got like nerve endings.
No.
This is what incites Doomsy Slipper.
Wait, what? Oh no! Don't like that one bit.
Look at this lad. Yeah, so you can see how when you move that vertex that you've got selected,
Kind of.
other moves along with it. And if you use the scroll wheel, you can change, how big the area of influence is. So you can really, get, like, if you have a very small circle. Ooh! Oh!
Felix
We've unlocked the
mustache.
technique. Yo, that's
Oh, look
actually-
at this dude.
It takes like 5 hours to style his mustache every morning.
Yeah.
Always shows up late at work because of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I would do,
Imagine if
I guess.
Imagine if we drew all the hair like that. Like just add 2 little locks of hair on the top.
Well, it does have 2 little pops. We could do exactly that. Okay, I just want to try something. So if I have proportional editing on,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can adjust the radius just to make it affect a smaller area because it's gonna bring the. Yeah. Can
that's
really
super
get
fun. Yeah.
point them upwards and then they pick up radio waves as this goes.
Hang on.
Wow. Oh, those are some
man.
stylish eyebrows.
Oh, I could also do the Wario though, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Wario.
Oh, that's a Wario. I like how it looks like they're coming from his donut mouth.
Someone said this stream has made me feel multiple different things. And in the end, isn't that what matters?
Yeah, it's what VideoDojo is all about.
Mm-hmm.
About feeling multiple
Exactly.
things.
A show about feeling multiple things.
You're still in the like. I mean, you
Good show.
yeah, they will be mirrored, so probably you won't want to do that. But
Wait,
now,
wait.
someone, you know what Dums feels like when he plays a very difficult boss battle.
Edit mode. Why is this? This is kind of annoying to have to like delete.
Yeah, you can't make an empty like curved layer. At least I don't. Oh, it's got that Homer like.
That Homer drip.
underwear.
What a guy.
I want to plug them all out, each and every one of them.
Do this. Hair waving in the breeze said. This is
I don't know how
so
to
much
pronounce that word, so I leave it to Dom, but someone's comment is very funny.
ones. Oh, I hate how turgid it looks every time. It really does. Every time it comes in and it's like at the 1 meter, it's so distressing.
Looks like your Pikmin protagonist. Yeah, that's how we revealed that we were actually working with Nintendo.
Yeah, this Pikmin 4 leak right here.
What a lad.
What a guy.
A spectacular lad.
Okay, so I'll paste this and then with. Ooh. 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 Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, wait, did I not?
Oh, oh, don't.
I'm sure I did.
He just came back from the dead.
Who's this guy? Who's number 4? Oh, that's number 4.
Four.
The number
That's-
5. Okay. Good. So if I go back to object mode and I duplicate this, that will work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He dropped a hair. He just fell down.
Poor guy.
He should be just called Guy, honestly.
Yeah.
Chief Guy.
Chief guy. Oh, wait.
Oh, you've selected both, and you went to edit mode for both. Oh, or is it maybe they use the same curve?
Huh. Wait, so if I modify one curve, do you think it's going to modify...
Oh, that's new. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I like how it looks when it like curves over and then back up when you move it down.
Yeah, that rocks. This one, that's so good.
Yeah, this one. Homer Simpson energy. What do you mean? It's a completely original character. It's called Jomer.
So I'm gonna really have to make another curve to the other hair.
Can you click on the curve icon in the properties panel?
This one?
In the properties down where the modifier is.
Apologies. Yep.
I see. Yeah, so curves are like their own, like, it's kind of like textures. You can give one curve to multiple objects. It seems. Can you click on the tab out of edit mode? So just get in object mode and click 2. Like there's a basic curve and there's this button with a 2 on it.
Yeah, I see it.
And that's gonna make a single copy. And now your curve is independent again.
Ah, nice. Wow, I would never have in a million years found that.
There we go.
Cool.
Well, I didn't know that curves were like this kind of shared data thing. But it's interesting.
I kind of liked the crossed over thing.
He ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters. Is that a Simpsons joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good old.
Which episode is this? Is it the one where he's like a culinary critic or something?
I think it's the one where he goes to the like the sea captain's restaurant. I think.
Yeah, but like, is it the one where he's like a critic? Or
Is that the
something?
same one? Maybe.
I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah. Must have all enlighten us, I'm sure.
I think it's maybe it's the same episode where like they make this guy declare to try and kill him.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm just kind of, this is stuff I should be fiddling around with.
I mean, it was fun just to see the very cursed mustache.
Yeah. All right. Well.
What a guy.
Oh, the hair being like. in line 2D hair again. I feel like that's been the low-key theme of
Oh, Mustard says it's the episode where he sues the all-you-can-eat seafood place for not being all-you-can-eat.
this. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like the faceted look. Like he just looks like some kind of modern art decoration thing.
Especially now that we've learned that they're like 4 meters. The heads are 4 meters tall, and he's like a whole body, so
Yeah.
giant.
Like he's the kind of guy who's gonna statue himself.
Definitely. All right, let's save it here and leave it here. Foxy, thank you as always for your incredible knowledge, but also for being so patient while I figure out these new tools, because I think this was
Very fun.
this was like the biggest, like this was a dive into a deeper end. I know that there's so many more levels, and especially with the sort of stuff that you're doing with the like the rendering at the moment. Not the rendering, but the
texturing and
Yeah.
materials and stuff.
yeah.
So it's been really fun, and as always, it's my most immense pleasure to be here. Always very honored to be a co-host on those.
It's always
and
a
it's-
treat to have you.
It's been really fun goofing around also.
Yeah.
And doing progress.
I think
Isn't that
this
why
was-
Chalupa?
Yeah, Chalupa.
Can we pull back the receipts? Because I
Yeah.
think Chalupa said something about not doing any progress.
Rewind the tape. We need to
Yeah.
we need to check. We need an independent
Yeah.
adjudicator here to
I've still got the receipts on my hands. I'm gonna find it any second now.
Oh, Troop's being real quiet all of a sudden.
Interesting. I wonder why. So, 3 hours ago, Troop says, I am now prepared for nothing to get done because Dum and Voxy have fun together. Laughing emoji.
Wow.
Now, I'll let you know that we had fun, but we got things done. So, joke's on you, Mr. Mexican Food Joseph.
Yeah.
Bertie, the Sheldon guy. Love you, Joops. Joops just posted like the eyes and the sweat emoji. Joops says eyes that are sweating.
With all of the body horror we've seen today, that doesn't surprise me.
Ooh. Joops saying,
Wow.
"Oh yeah, guys, when Constructopia gonna get
Wow. Wow. Hey,
I can't believe you do that to the man who invited you to play Gungeon on stream.
Troop's is gonna be regretting he taught me how to get so good with a good.
I like the fact that you actually said gun instead of foamy blaster. That gives
Yeah.
it so much more depth. Like you know he's not kidding. He says,
Well, on that bombshell, it is time that we wrap for today. Yeah, thanks again, Voxy. I'm so excited
My-
to see the progress, and
Me
every
too,
time
it's
we
been
do some of
great.
this. Yeah. I'm gonna go lie down.
You deserve it.
My brain is at capacity for today. I'm gonna-
Before your eyes turn into Micah's eyes,
yes.
and your hair becomes like those of Chief,
Poor Chi. All right.
like bulbous at the end and stuff.
Yeah. Weird seashell geometry.
Yeah.
Mustard a few moments ago said Voxy saying bye-bye when, but no, actually Mustard says Voxy saying bye-bye when.
Bye.
Shall we conclude today's stream by simultaneously saying bye-bye?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me get my OBS ready.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.